Chile fọ̀fọ̀, polo ni wọ́n chile yònyò, káyé wò mọ́ yé.
ama kosi se no kono obebo ene ye weekends na koma hodro na ede ba no dos ye papa nra oro wani chemo de liga kachiwa ene Napoli bobo kona bomode a 2024-2025 no omo na ye champions na latest update no na nra oro wani chemo ewo Napoli sa na me course no looked at bebo modern the update oro na ababa be remedy be ramanya no nko ye brena ya bomode na the 5 major leagues no ene no enan na aka no ne match se ba na wie no ya hwene edidi on komo na aboa na ne ma deda ye pa etimi edi amami dino ABOU DIABY luta beba orobe kwa ma na e bero fie na ya ba be din komo the Ghana Premier League Monday 32 na Accra to folk e bomode a the regional derby a etimi e koswa na ano e dempa no jumadi no omo erene na weekendi eni nyina e wo bibiani dance park sena to tie no esi etie yebrane e din komede fi ona abo ama ne makoye so etimi e di ama Saturday say ye trans ya e din koma wodo na to betimi a join at Fakye TV on Facebook on Saturday wa like wa share wa comment Fakye TV on YouTube on sunya oba subscribe wa bomode na wetimi a comment na abo na ne ma de ye e di ama the special one ha Ricardo Vaz wana face no the maestro and so wana munyina eta yechi omo boy yechi dom no yewo Neino Ebenas on an executive producer and yewo Gilbert on so no etinechi Ayu Philip and face on Abranti FN Jules Caesar and also enna channel seta Mwakumefi Abranti Paya Success MC Malik omunyina boama ne makuyeda ma Saturday no pa Lord Neja Kamanechi okwa MC aha na che so obo ejuma pa header postiga ma wadwen chenemra in a form of text message on the WhatsApp line make carry amount 0207543637 0207543637 0207543637 in day Saturday na sero nimno ya bani ye din koma odo na abo na ne makoye pa etimi de amount fatala insecticide spray enko eno nanche amuzu P Heba mixture and afi Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules amunyina madaroma ya babe rombo modi edi jumadi no erom kama pere on the Saturday ya na ho kakra mra ya ba pe erom amano na afi amano ne nsem no asha ase edi amamo
Chile fofo pole no wa chile nyonyo kaye bomo ye
so still yara su jama ya bo adwuma bo mane makoye pa etimi ede ema ye bana ya ba be ko na amano ne nsem na etimi aba luta kena ba me na kwa ba ne ni nkomo wa amano ne ken bibi aboko de
na me atun kwaku na so e
o me so me wedem pa na ojezi dia no ede o
sa na so dia na mo ti
baba o die de le bi shia le bibi ada we ti me no
ko hwehwe
ida ade e wona show abede be da kwa ko we the oh dipala abede o ze dipaziti o se mo kana we tiri Obama is a nice JC papa o we be national TV JC
se adan wani abresa obi a sheni JC no Bacho, MON-FRI JC ba ko nimre mba na mensesan.
Oba is a nice JC. FFA.
Me da se.
Why? Okay. So what should be pa ugiri ke? The all kind of something.
Utini pa.
Oh, say the positive. That be the cat on the side. O si so support to the papa da. Uzo owie and all the amare.
The son and social na eto no.
Eza.
So be eto no. Dia bubo ba no. Na me ampatam ye nwura mu bi de betum.
Hey. Aduza. Oh, okay. Zaba on this way there.
Oh, more there. Ronaldo and Sam qualify for FIFA Club World Cup. Name one show be could be.
Sa.
And no, so Italy there.
Yeah.
A Drew baby. na Napoli in Chedikia share na Napoli in share na Scott McTominay ni go no. My goodness. Manchester United dey be abo.
Oh, na.
Obi na ye wo mo.
Last time you know di ko be say United no.
Ferguson koye bibi no mu hunu akira na.
United as.
Hwe Scott McTominay. Oko Napoli. Hwe Rashford. Hey, hwe Anthony.
Asan she go.
Opusu nyaka Anthony. Enwa. Kwaku de ma me fan sem nembra.
Ken Ronnie. You're on it.
And Brana says, no, you're breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. You're not digesting your podium. Sharon next month, it was United States of America. Now FIFA Club World Cup. Now, I don't know, Penina, when you FIFA bossa, you're very Jenny Infantino. What Timothy confirmation was see Omugusomi discussions at there. Omu CR7 8 PM na obabo FIFA Club World Cup ni bi enye mo so panyini se anasa wo man timi qualify was ayanokre o man timi qualify there na so mguso a o ne Ronaldo representatives no kasa eso pamna team bi no wa be participate se pa FIFA Club World Cup the maiden edition of expanded version o mo di ebai na CR7 amobia a best fufuo na wa pa a best bedan wan koto announce what's a couple man wam na one the content tuber the me part where I the content creator YouTuber where I speed and FIFA president in the community said Okano.
And Ronaldo might play for one of the teams as well of the Club World Cup. There are discussions.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so Ronaldo might play in the Club World Cup?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo might play the Club World Cup. Yeah, there are discussions with some clubs. So if any club is watching and is interested in hiring Ronaldo for the Club World Cup, you know, who knows?
Dang.
Still a few weeks' time. Will be fun.
Dang, I go, wow. Just see, hold on, wait. So is Inter Miami going to go against Madrid? Maybe.
Well, maybe.
And Jenny Infantino, FIFA president, one the YouTuber, the content creator, and no yeah, I saw speed, and only didn't come out there to say, how many clubs, you know, a bidding come out, and so on your club, no Wasika, no Betma High, Ronaldo, not as a lone player, not now FIFA Club World Cup, and bad in Tuanka say, we a team now with you know, no qualify, FIFA Club World Cup, now the Ronaldo, Omonyani representatives adi nkomo kwanta ho enam so ma Ronaldo representatives no ebu ofu papa adeya omuse Infantino anya de ade obekansa omune anasa ewo contract anasa unqualify say so mu di nkomo for extension na opa bonte di sansemo betutwa omunyoma ready eso baba Ronaldo akolo enu ensema Ronaldo red eso dia pa bonte betutwa na me patwa no o right friend FIFA president Infantino otimi onveli eye FIFA Club World Cup trophy no abra key no or the ebie enu ni hwe speed no boy with their bar content creation wo kwana ni brutal enu na FIFA president timi aji eye FIFA Cup World Cup trophy no watimi aji won aji achewi ase we key no way no key no and that way you know okay no o bebie eye FIFA Club World Cup trophy no Infantino ba bebie o Johnny on Fakye TV enu na dash no hwe masa dinner fair Tima Obejin Wajade, FIFA Club World Cup trophy no, and the content creator, the YouTuber, your friend is Speed, and FIFA boss Rankasa, Timi on Feli, Wayusuki no, and unlock Wayusuki to appear, Abu Pia Chebi, Adena Fadena de, and a dance why Jamo, and so a Jama Munano Pai, na o friend is Speed, and Infantino, every interview. You know, and we said Messi or Ronaldo. On say Speed, I am die fan of ACR. Now, Opisa FIFA president, as a opinion, Wadaroma, Messi or Ronaldo, Yentim Wire the man.
In the FIFA team, maybe with you. We set up a team and we play all together for some good cause.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Do you have a different question as well, or that's the only one?
No. Like just
No,
that's it.
listen. I mean, two great players.
Okay.
Two incredible players. If you are Portuguese, you are for Ronaldo. If you are Argentinian, you are for Messi. If you are a football fan or a soccer fan, however you call it, you want to see both because you just, love the game. And, I would love to see them play together once. Imagine.
And Infantino, brass speed was answer Messi or Ronaldo, or says the next question why I'm called species that be Yanomame, or say two great players. Now, if Portugal now support to Ronaldo, if Argentina now support to Messi, I wouldn't mistake. We a football loving fan. Now, support to Mubia, or person the Bible, competing, or we are one of the greatest players. Ya witness was as so. And when someone Infantino did to Orion was said the star boy Lamine Yamal speed beside once was for a fantastic player or qualities or an actual champion. Now Kodano when young age now baller Lamine Yamal elbow or see he makes difficult things looks very easy. And when someone FIFA president and the two Gafa star boy Lamine Yamal said oh Papa dear deep piano or simple or money Ejamre was say o Jidemapa so petimi up World Cup o petimi at World Cup o petimi up our club World Cup I'm a beer sweat my camera and you saw the Tuka ye church I'm breaking it down Tamamo not me patron my ram our Tottenham and me open bus and that's open top bus parade etimi akọ so na enra na eswani enso kache the biggest and the best party on planet etimi to Ganra and no and that's why ye church am adamamo na etrupa bia ha and opanina ye friend Aunt Postecoglou e kan nkranhye sempe a shall supporters in the ball yente Aunt Postecoglou.
I told them and they laughed. All of them, heroes, and they did it all for you. Because you deserve it. This club deserves it. And I'll tell you something, I'll leave you with this. All the best television series, season 3 is better than season 2.
No, I am somehow the tuka now or twice so a cross side tuka say or say no next season was so on the second season we didn't know na season 3 no best and keke Tottenham pay the papa or by first season be a crucify now or more a passion or catch on the record there second seasons and waje trophy and waje Europa trophy amomo no season 3 no and the third season Tottenham best alewa best trophy emu pay the papa and we some of their two money ma ye jeje amutiama mo na enua na eye boy na wo she go ama Tottenham Europa League final no omje trophy no and Brennan Johnson na eye birthday na players celebrating the birthday ni man no.
We have a double celebration today. You may not know it's Brennan Johnson's birthday today. So I think it's only right we sing Johnson again, ole, ole. Johnson again, ole, ole. Johnson again, Johnson again.
Right, I know I had Tottenham Hotspurs after 17 good years. Omo AJ, omo major title. Now I know omo player on Sheko. And omo J title. Your friend Brennan Johnson. Now when the birthday, no omo celebrating birthday, no. I'm there and let's say open top pass parade. That's what we call my PIF. Now my mo Italy and no attention in our own na and no game told ya. Inter Milan, or many Como and the copim so panaway na inte akotwa Como kamienu a omo Antoine and we justify David one a branch working Korea and they share 2 goals no at my Inter Bobo Econo na around 7 goalkeeper your friend Pepe Reina at the age of 42 the last game upon warrior time wakwa the red card o hwe esa opanyina we goalkeeper ya ye kana sem Pepe Reina are papa 42 years atran wa dama game wa bobia and one the last game no the sumni panawe and no kodi red card e mo yini free game no na nsem pi papa mame mpem e wo Napoli e wo Estadio Diego Armando Maradona and no game no team of Napoli achi Cagliari abom 2-0 Scott McTominay e go and Romelu Nanampa Bwahene Lukaku and Baku ka ho amanu kwetu e pass ane so Roma no ma ye kama at the amatu of Napoli na me patron fama me na mame Serie A table no na interested in city after annual games in Pana we na e said the team ye friend Napoli na 82 points after 38 games na so mu na age o hwe Inter na omanya 81 points omo atoso second na no me patron Scott McTominay ni go na wo shena no den na a bicycle kick and na otimi the ball no aso eto atenam amanfo e boy na ba so obia etwebe mame Inter me patron no abra or dash ya or bicycle kick no and a desk screen so mame Inter omo bench wo eno ana players need to bench na omo hwa Scott McTominay na omo go no e wo form so omo hwa go no some say with their cash boy no go na no den go away Rotundanta go away Karika go away Kokotema says hwe Inter omo bench wo and omo hwa Scott McTominay ni go against Cagliari ayedi amamo na me patron sempi and ebaye na a tough night no anajo after the game ma Inter omo players no na ni na say omo ntuma anyi scudetto no e was so omo overcome Sajeway very quickly ni na say 7 days time omo ball UEFA Champions League final enewi pepepe omo ball Champions League final na channel so say ukorama so far ya desa bakopa Italia final omo ntumi anje enu achu kopiema omo lusu ye and say Serie A omo say lusu say only fanaka UEFA Champions League and ye Inter the church am breaking it down tell mama no mama Antonio Conte me patro season and Antonio Conte as compared to last season just say Antonio Conte the Messiah Conte the effect ni adwuma ultra Serie A table last season baby Napoli ataya Napoli last season after 38 games now almost 53 points almost also 10 Samsung this season Ogra friend Conte befa Napoli after 38 games almost 82 points and Inter 81 almost agi scudetto Chelsea Conte's effect now so far about Channel Antonio Conte waba abe the first ever coach what me winning a scudetto with 3 different teams waji Serie A no with 3 different teams what the Juve agi scudetto what the Inter Milan agi scudetto and odi Napoli eso abedi scudetto no eno ede doye jejamo na me patro Antonio Conte and omo avoti no as the Serie A best manager of the season Serie A best manager of the season eno Antonio Conte and Scott McTominay and also omo enemu no as overall best player was Serie A no overall best player was Serie A no Channel Scott McTominay one Billy Gilmore omo ababe the first Scottish players omo atimi win Serie A title me patro in 120 years BNC na ukopema Scott McTominay so far ni of joining Napoli this season the first season was 13 goals was 6 assists waji scudetto and was MVP so far most prolific season ɛwɔ ne career mu no ɛno ɛgye pa na mame awards na de to so Gilbert na menya adwuma ne nyina sɛ best goalkeeper ɛkɔma Roma goalkeeper ɛne Mal Zvila ɔno ɛnenya best goalkeeper of Serbia ɛno akyi best defender ɛkɔde ma Leandro Bastoni ɔno podma Inter ɛno akyi best midfielder Tijani Reinders best forward Matteo Retegi best young player Nico Paz and a best player of the season Scott McTominay ɛno ɛgye da na mame trophy presentation abra ɔmo ɛhante Serie A trophy no ɛdema Napoli bɔbɔko no ɛno ɛna da so ayɛ gyagya mo ɛgya ma no a owura mu ɔmo ago prama no so a na ɔdɛne ɛwɔ fɛ ɛno a owura mu the entire Naples chronom na bebia ɛyɛ kama abra the trophy presentation ɛno ma ɔmo we ɛyɛ Naples chronom we outside the stadium hwɛ nipa apia ɔmo celebrate Napoli ɔmo trophy ɔmo agye ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Italy Serie A no na mame Antonio Conte ɛne Lukaku Nana Mpaboa ne Lukaku ne nyina no sɛ ɔbɛkae a ɔmo mienu ɔmo gye Serie A no Inter ɛna ɔmo ase abɛgye ɛwɔ Napoli ɔmo ayɛ record ɔbɛkae na Conte kochi Lukaku ɛwɔ Inter ɛde ne gye Scudetto ɔmo bɛpie mu ɛso ɛwɔ Napoli a ɔmo ase abɛgye ɔmo bia ayɛ kama ɛno yɛ deɛ ba na saa so na Conte ɛso ne Pedro sese kopiem ɛwɔ team of Napoli a ɔmo bɔ point na yɛfɛ ne Pedro ɔmo bɔ na ba so ɔmo se Scudetto ɔmo agye ɛyɛ Pedro ɛnyɛ Pedro party a ankabe diabra Roma ɛne Inter boy ofiri Bacho Lazio ɛso ɛboy against him a yɛfɛ ne Inter ofiri bench ɛbae ɛbɛbɔ 2 goals ɛma bia yɛ kama ɛno ɛna sesa Serie A no ɛnyɛ sankabe de sese ɔmo so yɛ ɔhotini wɔyɛ center okura bibia kama ɔbɔ adwuma ɛno ɛgye da wa yɛ gyegya mo ɛso ɛgyama mo dwumadie no so ɛnsɛm pina ba mami street ne kakra na amanfo nsɛm file wohwɛ street ane ɔwɔ napo ha na samanfo ɛgye ɔmo ne ɛkyɛ sampa bibia yɛ kama na mepaatwɔ enoma pii abra Lukaku wɔso ohun sɛ moment a ɔne Conte ɔmbɛtumi agye Scudetto this season ɔmo smile yɛ ne ebusa Lukaku ɛso panyini wone Kevin De Bruyne adi nkɔmɔ yate sɛ obepiem ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Napoli ɔmo ne di nkɔmɔ wɔsi no comment Lukaku si no comment ɛno ɛgye fro ba yɛ gyamo ɛgye amamo Antonio Conte na presser na sɛ press conference no yɛbusa sɛ Mr Conte wadaroma next season wobɛtoa so ana wɔsi sɛ time for celebration na important thing no celebration wa the press conference na sɛ ɛna Napoli players no ɛkɔ ya ɔmo ne kɔ celebrate yɛ again on sɛ ɔmagye ɛyɛ ɔmo flag ana sɛ ɔmo bana bi ɔmo dinam ɔmo twam again na sɛ ɔmo sage Scudetto 20 pm hwɛ Conte press conference ɛna the players no kɔ ya ɔmo ɛkɔ ɛsɛ press conference no ɛne ɛkɔ the way post match ɛna no ɔyɛ after the game ɛno ɛgye ba na yɛbusa yɛate Juve ɛso ɔmo ɔfa contract kɔsi 2028 ɛgyama Conte ɔmo ma no power sɛ ɔba de ɔpɛ obetuma yɛ place support the beba de meto ɔmo target ɛso ɛyɛ Antonio Conte Di Laurentiis wasi Conte future ɔmo ne no contract ɔno yɛ obi a ɔmforce nipa sɛ ɛba ɛsɛ Conte so ɔbɛkɔ a ɔmo ntimi mforce no ma ne ntena ɔmbɛgya no kwan ama na akɔ na mmom ɔmo bɛpɛ ɛsɛ next season anka Conte di Napoli ɛbɛsɛ abo Champions League na bibia ɛyɛ fine ɛno ɛgye ba na Di Laurentiis na busan sɛ De Bruyne ɔba Napoli na na wɔse sese ɛma mu musa saa questions no mo mam anya celebrations na ɔmo yɛ adwuma ɔmo bɛ strengthen team no ɔmo de stronger team ɛna ɛbɛba ɔmo de players a ɛbɛboa team no ɛso ɛbɛba ɛno nsɛm Di Laurentiis de atodwa na mame mfanto anim ɛsɛ so pema meeting betodwa ɛno ɛyɛ right friend Gasparini wɔne Atalanta ɔmo pɛso ɔtoa so ɔmo sɔm ne no contract wɔso kasa game against Parma ɛno no Gasparini ɛbɛba bɛhwɛ so ɔbɛtoa so ana ɔntoa so the meeting betodwa after ɔmo ne Parma game no ɛno yɛ Depa Jurgen Klopp ɛsɛm ɔmo kasa okokochi Roma no wote sɛ obi ɛkasa a very nonsense sabi ɛyɛ nkwasi asɛm ɔno ɔnyɛ ready so be going to coaching say ate sɛ nkrofo ka ɔkɔ Roma waso so big car, Sinipan so or your noises, and a Nipan aircar, and no and summer club jatuga. Now foreign vet or call Liverpool, say, I clear. Personal terms, when Liverpool and you 10 million pounds a year, and a obeje, Diameter Liverpool Leverkusen, a car agreement, no Pierre Camabel British transfer record per Diameter, a boss one Jeremy Frimpong, the teammate and a Befil Leverkusen, a copy as to our Liverpool, na Diameter Pema, Florent Vet, I inform Leverkusen, as a person joining Liverpool, into agreement, or Muncha Diameter say, Dilno a car cabina a done, and no Adiaba, no Bamunchen. At this foreign vet, I reject you, woman. Say, Kofa number 10 Pia, and Fanima Ombejai Jamal Musiala, now our bonnet number 10. It said, Omote, Esa Bako, Leroy Sani, and it Kinsley Coleman, Baku, Ebefiti Marco, and was so much up Baku, and no Eddie Floba, not you try breaking on my down, not yet touching on my down, not yet Jamu Yompo, Mame Amfamao, Esa Roma, boy now, your friend Jonathan Ta. Next week, or when medical at the Amaba Munchen contract equasi 2029. Me patro deal no a car cabina a yedan, or be medical besign as a free agent, or besign before Nations League, Fana Fono, as to a petimiapa, and no edita ye jam a jamamo, na in some pinaba, me patro ahilal. Or from Jama Bruno, we are Manchester United supporter, my young answer show, Hilal, almost Mama Bruno, 72 hours deadline, say obey accepted offer no, and on par when I where take it or leave it offer, and Hilal was Saudi, Jama Bruno, almost 100 million transfer fee, and 100 million pounds, the Manchester United, and your transfer fee, and watch 200 million pounds, and the Bruno Fernandes for 3 years. Now almost 700,000 pounds every week, every 7 days. We are on 700,000 pounds. Now me patro year, 65 million pounds. And the boy now, your friend Bruno, take it or leave it, or power accept it, or power reject it, and no edit. Almost some percent or Munyanu before the FIFA Club World Cup, or the only Saudi Arabia team, or qualifier, or cover FIFA Club World Cup nibi eno ejetawa mi jamo na Simone Inzaghi Samsung team efena Hilal almost 50 million euros annually afibia almost 50 million euros ono so almost contract ekosi June 2027 omra sese onkaso obeba anasa oma omo twen eso obeba na nka Simone Inzaghi ede oma be FIFA Club World Cup eno edepa Rodrigo to Arsenal aye complicated ni nyina say Arsenal sin demands no anu or per 10 million euros a year. Arsenal say a bad day. Some bet me pia sasika no at the ama Rodrigo and no at the tawa ye jamo asu ajamamo na upema me patro Manchester United say Jim Ratcliffe omo se onana omo ye so many team komo na komo per extension kakra na so we on be market no akọ better goalkeeper or better option or better challenge omo do money to onana so a obe disappoint to omo na Casemiro Manchester United for say so far omo petofo munya tofo entini contract na diaka no omo bam na bo na be na wi omo gya no kwam na ko as a free agent and no edge floor na me patcho ba munchen omo so mo hwe Rafa Liao omo e check no omo e hwe se omo ebetimanya na adese ni profile no so omo nya na se left winger e be bo omo papa enu e ba munchen de fru eba enu Anthony Abala Liga game back to Real Betis aso boy against Valencia Anthony yana JNPM Oshego na Oshego no man teammate no ebi ade eche by a celebration Anthony no okoye humanity obo ama celebrations no cross over on one teammate o makwaji che we Anthony and any teammate ama ne cha o de aye celebration ama bibia aso aye kama na no na stadium o hwa aye Villa Marina o mu chante Anthony stay yente kakra. ebusan so panyini otena wo se bete so ba no okoda wo de ani je ne da o sorry a wo de ani je ne sorry na emom onim de besi daache onya opepo e de ama betes supporters no very incredible and no and somebody to ga na and watching Manuel Pellegrini where Betis manager was say Anthony asesa omutim no e brutal na fana no mo kobo conference league omo Chelsea omo ogidie wa map strategy omo de ko se omunya e security fortune and performance ebekoye e de ama wo mo eno ye nsam odi atudwa na Liverpool simpe Jadon Sancho almost say omunya Jadon Sancho omo epe omo ehwa so mo ne bekasa na omo tina bana bia kama na mami Premier League games no nyame pa wo china game na etodwa simultaneously eno eye china owurama na se games no Bournemouth Leicester 3 p.m. and ni nyina ba Fulham Man City Ipswich Town West Ham Liverpool Crystal Palace Manchester United Aston Villa Newcastle Everton Nottingham Forest Chelsea Southampton Arsenal Spurs Brighton Wolves Brentford and no edete na man race for the Champions League say City at that third and na Newcastle omo da fourth 68 points for City 66 for Newcastle Chelsea 66 Aston Villa 66 Nottingham Forest 65 why and na enyampa on be qualify for Champions League Jametin no na Arsenal omo timi win china omo break record ninyana say about the final days of Arsenal omo last game some Premier League ma on ba top flight no since 1907 ebesi 2024 season ya boy Basadia on be extend omo winning streak akọ 14 so omo timi win ya eno edeba na me patcho Gary Neville a statement aba ara papa Gary Neville say early this week in Sky Sports for FN catch say Chelsea Nottingham Forest or no ebekwa commentary or be commentator was on one Sky Sports no say Nottingham Forest for muntiman accreditation or muntiman access to a stadium or no and no for Jabetuga as so year we past 14 years or criticizing Crawford or praising Wama about what Jobeka or Basho na a day or bita as a Nottingham Forest as what Basho what criticize Wama and Tomo man and stadium and commentary or make game and I'm some Sky Sports commentators Rebecca I no man come the presentation or must movie at your London and no at the tower ye jam at jamam so na me patcho Real Madrid almost after FIFA Club World Cup and Lucas Vasquez or mu betime aman farewell na wa fitim mako and no at the Free Madrid ever na me patcho Luka Modric and na uko Croatia say so many Croatian player of the season for the 13th time na watching 9 times in a row almost I'm the 13th one and a Croatian best player of the season and no edit na Luka Modric jamita opefie ato e wo UK na yesi baby opefie na to no be me patcho Swansea among focus and oba be ko UK ko si akan obebo jama Swansea na efie no me patcho 1.1 million pounds na me patcho 5-bedroom mansion and Luka Modric e ko pato mam La Liga officials no na me fama mo brand ko and no Betis no Valencia for 1-1 na and Real Madrid for Real Sociedad 215 and Espanyol Las Palmas 430 and what you pema at Femo Celta Vigo Real Vallecano and Stima your friend Mallorca eso ebebo Real Vallecano and Mallorca bebo na echina Atletico Madrid akwa we Girona na Villarreal ni Sevilla eso edi apem so na Eduardo Camavinga wababa kwa sasa we training on the pitch now check Camavinga trainer woja na chasa no match na kwa mo Lamine Yamal yasin holidays obe spending on Brazil na obekwa akohia Neymar na oni Neymar akodi nkomo enti Lamine Yamal the eba eso no Barcelona consider eso be su Messi formula at the renew Lamine Yamal contract e bossa e adjust performance the higher pitch no so performance osoro sa na ni sika beko omo bema individual awards bonuses sa so na titles obeje ene no mo pay advertisement ni nyina no bema ni sika atuma kosoro eno ene bema be highest paid player Barcelona yes Messi's formula and omo tuma Paul Kubasi Barca for a suspended ne some man in 21 under 21 omo European Championship no omo protecting from fatigue ama Spanish Football Federation so ajatum omo se boy wa bre papa ABC newspaper a publish article say Ansu Fati yes constantly anwumre bia chase dede party and when we fie ama ni neighbors wofu ama Monaco fa no omo yes omo pen no contact Barcelona if that's ampa yes Ansu Fati pani je ni neighbors say anwumre bia dede and party when fie ama Barca for wofu as a player munya ntono mu ni kwan esem baba abebusebusa no nsem eno edeba Barca so mu transfer marketer omo expect plenty changes so Barca players no omo figures bekosro transfer market omo price omo value bekosro ebi se Gavi Pedri Alejandro Padi Paul Kubasi omo untouchable na me pacho mami Serie A na me fa fixtures remra eno 2 games etimi todwa Bologna me pacho omo deni enena no a wo hwe Napoli ni Cagliari Sassuolo Inter omo game etimi todwa na ene Bologna game wa Milan ebo Monza na Torino abo Roma eno dawa ye jamuchina eso edamamo na bibia so etimi aya fine eno edaba mame nura na memfa enhwampa na wiye abra me pacho Napoli players no support on peja Conte edini ko wiem na omo to no Mr Conte wayebi Mr Conte na omo to no na omo peja no Conte Mizaya Conte na omo wiye na yenya se omo trophy trophy no na no so omo twere ho omo twere Napoli din edi agu trophy no ho ama bia so atima ye kama na eno na down ene na Jofa Women's Champions League fana ebeto dwa 4 p.m. na upiema eno ebeto dwa Lisbon na eno ensem so ene daso a ye jeje na Luis Figo eno a owuram wa Lisbon a Barcelona supporters owuram wa Lisbon eno mu ehuru Figo omo so oye traitor Figo oye traitor when paboni ni ofie team no ekosi akan eso ede ematima ye fe Madrid na wala Porta eso adru Lisbon a okohwa ma bibia so ayekama na me pacho mi wie no ene na Sheffield United and Sunderland almost championship playoff no why na Bako Premier League no eso ebetuma na Sunderland me pacho ukopie mo tra Trafalgar eno na ni jepa ne de ani je ji omani papa na ma me mu bia session no na bibia enye kama bibia session ho de bibia eni ho na abrofo mo tutu bi papa twa bia na ma bia no kwaku bia ni nyina so atimi asa eno ede da yi di emam na La Liga team of the season nominations no eso aba na me pacho say na La Liga me pacho team of the season nominees no eso etie Jude Bellingham, Rafinha, Mbappe, Lamine Yamal, Vini Jr. na Ushe Pedri, Lewandowski, Antonio Rudiger, Julian Alvarez, Griezmann, Valverde, Inigo Martinez, Jules Koundé, Paul Kubasi na Igo Aspas, Juan Garcia, Alex Baena, Courtois, Daniel Vivian, Isco, Rodrigo De Paul na right you omo na enya nominations no na na DIABY poker fan no so etu ga Mania Belford and Stuttgart kwaku ma menyina so na yemfa nsem no emfa ensi e wa bra enne wa mame my friend say wa me ya bie mu papa ama amanfo Philip Benze ade no fama wo Napoli ana
oh David
and the woman prefer Philip Benze
he kwetwe na enye tatis no am za so shaba why
what's in the uniska
you take kra
oh Dabi man prefer hu mo bo
take Dabi men ka sa ajure ko
enti no oska
ko na wo no de ezi a
me choska
ezi a lo
me ba cho
etoda de ya wo yo ho no
me ba cho camera no mon ka cha me say oska so oska
oh me ba ju sika wa you take we here let's go we meji a wa je say
okay Dabi, would you whisker? A gem crowd that you whisker. So, for some in church, I'm
but I am to us from your remember says Starboy watching the show live and clear out from Mem Airport. We're on Facebook. Ajia Jamia Ben. So the Paul have more World Cup than CR7 and Akrisio Usu Father Friday. Habib Mohammed, good morning. Special one on Farmer Father Friday. Young Rich Khalifa, update on Barcelona. Biaga. Good morning, lovely guys. Young Rich Khalifa. I'm Khalifa from Swami. The Odi area Monono. The power of more World Cup than CR7 Portugal. Modric and Croatia combined. And we had the Odi Ebaye. Chumasi Alexander. Good morning, please. More update on Barcelona. Watch you live inside Babili. Laura Municipal. Wasiwa Dams. I'm watching the show live and clear at Techiman. Wasiwa Dams, AK4 News. Please send my greetings to all friends in Techiman. Jakun Community Day, Senior High School. Update me on Napoli, Wasisoro weekend edition for the best sports show in Ghana. And I'm enjoying live from Libya, Zaria. Horo Di Fieramo, Paul Abraham. Good morning. And I'm on saying Ashi Noah. And so the emojis been a Ramakosu Senaida. Good morning, Abu. I'm Senaida. Watch you live from Akuja. Number 2 episode to my dad, Chumasi Enoch, and beautiful girl, Jennifer Pokuya. Greetings to Hernandez Boga, Iceman Shamak, Sister Fia TZ, Scholar, and Jennifer Pokuya, Anafe, and 2 Adanse Alberto. Fakye Sport. I'm watch you live from Dome. Pillar 2, keep the fire burning. Jekum Kelvin update on Chelsea. Augustina German, watch you live from Taifa, Polyclinic Accra. Phobia, never say die. Michael Osei Ember. The show is live at Obuasi. Please send me your WhatsApp number. Yedibe Remedy Amadou Daniel. Good morning, Fakye Sport. Daniel Kwame Teria. Chelsea will win tomorrow's game. Watch you live from Pristia. Horrible, the other 2-0 the Edinburgh weekend edition. Ya na yibiemu. Ya babo modena ya kinkai messages aurona at the amount to Tiana Daddy. Napoli ba Grizan Paris. Yesterday we won Napoli. Adam Moro watch you live from Benny Chrome Takrade Neron so Edifia by Usu Maxwell Oben. Good morning, Fakye Sport. Omar Gaddafi, good morning, watch you live from Sari Camp. Update you on Chelsea Camp. Danny De Boy, please update on Frankfurt and Liverpool so far. I'm the loot at the amount. Say, I don't know, or more agree or ain't check. Boy, you be ready. I'm Nana Techi up here. Watch you live from Axim. And I feel so Messi are more Ballon d'Or than Man United. Ajia Jamia Ben, Nedio the Aram. No, look, Jukwa. Good morning, Abu, please. More update on Liverpool. And here, John, also the bench. Now, the Edinburgh, making carry. I'm on the WhatsApp line 020-754-3637. 020-754-3637. Apwa. Nanema kuye pretiniera. Man, I'm on gifted icon. Makedi a chose. Uyobia. Wenya emfino. Edi Eramu na jeze o check na 15 years ede kwa akwenya bedi amase enuanu media Fakye TV ya bomode dwumade we ba ano edempa na dwumade a eba no nyonto a ugina wona so enu so echi no eba ne kasahaya na wo that talent na forms ni e free oba befa na bomode di nkunima bebi epushu di wawura no enya de keto akra ye be ma no ni enyuntofo kukudam no ayekorabo a chere bebre dechi a ebe boama busua no amonso mani agie papa ntu okumase a odi ane so beba Fakye TV ye front desk oba sister bi friend Lina waba be fa form so no e free wo achicha betimi afre na man na nkomodi de bi a on empemfo edi 0550772113 0550772113 mpacho enkon conference e ma out when ye gifted icon omo mununyo topa when you 15 years e de continue more SHS no one you know more teshe ya hodo na no mutimi pushi mu nkofo ni bi ba ebebo ama no so no aba betim anim ti mame na mo nketu abi me kwere ba pe abiyafo na ba na afi ahyase na nkomodie no ato aso etimi ara monte ye den ho na de aka ato aso ye amam. there men from Doma Comasi update on Barcelona. Emmanuel. Ima watch you live from Koku Kemisa from Totroso. More update on Manchester United transfer. Hey, Ima there's store that's all of him. Multimedia. Oche Isaac. Also, you are live at Akantara Barbering Shop. New Obuasi. Good work done. Lukaku, Emmanuel Davis Asai. And Firmino Jr. Update me on Liverpool camp from Aguna Quanta. And all day a buy. MZ Luta the update out on about 2 years from vets. As in Akakuma Binra. And I'm going to break it that news to the man more. And you may show no so say vet. Maybe a kikakono. And we'll be joining Liverpool. Ne Luta Babi Shemu Kena the update out on about. Special baby Abo call there.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
I know I saw you remember and I'm taking time feeding no so I'm who so trendy or baby. I know I saw Simon call for correct score line. The boys need credit say I'm not sure. As a no opportunities at Napoli. Let's check Kagari catch you. To me, and on the sofa. Say Lukaku be shigu. Yeah. And then comfort the game now.
He's a big boy for the final games. And he said, "Open so winning match. Now a league. Now Lukaku game final game. He's a big man for that occasion. And now me instant catch him say, he's that man. Say Napoli beat me any results. Maybe a winning trophy now. Or beat me do my. Lo and behold, he came into the party, delivered so perfectly. Napoli have found a trophy. Antonio Conte, I had there. I say a ball, my bazo. Even in my submission, I made mention say Inter so they say 2-0 and they won 2-0
Yeah, but I don't know the say
Inter also won 2-0.
Yeah, who we see now? Yeah, for
me know that
diabetes.
And I'm a card and actually so I'm far. Okay. Okay.
On a minute here. And I would do come. Would be charity for. You all create the amity about the production here at the course. Oh, we are asking.
That's it.
Send Codino. Send.
If I got to say, I say, yeah.
And I'm a chief you.
Yes, yes, yes.
But I do not know.
And then on EPL, the final run labor. Rebecca Crow, Rebecca Crow.
About the name of the Impostico. Is that on the coat to Jan?
On the General.
Others will be better than say,
say, assembling in the hand. Yes, I say, Yamaka, good morning, Kumasi, good morning, Asante, good morning, Ghana. Yaba, and then Saturday, so we're doing it how they be a Saturday, and opening Saturday over the shots and which I'm in a dance. Now, Nebrof, no, say all the best TV series, season 3 is better than season 2. Andra Trophy Parade, National and Post-Cogle, Tottenham manager. Although Maji Europa League now against Manchester United, I say Obeju and Numu Kachre say Oje Trophy in the second season bia. And UK for no a bash in most especially time and Tottenham Hospitals every league. The man what they born so any FA Cup, League Cup, or my free man uncle for saying Ujo Num they say Oje Trophy in your second season, baby. And near America Queen, the likelihood say Overcut Trophyless was through. And he said he still maintain now some because ABOU Europa League. Lo and behold, the second season, Waji Europa League, Endra Parade Nasia or the Aquaco 2 years. So, oh, wait, TV series are time be season 3 and I am since season 2. Until the opposite or catcher and he said the season 2 Waji Europa League at the Amount Tottenham Hospitals. Season 3 Obegi Premier League at the Amount Tottenham Hospitals. That is what he's insinuating. But me know why you're a fan of movies, movies, and so ever catch you say movie be or and as a series be or I thought that season 2 need to make first season 3. And in football, the irony of football is not like TV series. So young can say I'm supposed to call you say what Team Europa League the moment in the chairman enjoy. Obi and Obeti Makan at the at this moment you are the best coach until see about Champions League and then now watching. I'm the Champions League now as in Europa League until now, and that's until then he's the best manager ever Europe this year because only the Kuta European trophy as we speak. Ye di unkomoti chairman betima join but young country say football series are not like TV series. Obetima winning in your second season, the third season ever disastrous. Nti enumdwano onya abotre or gina nidie but they be am catch us there are moments kweku enshebo. Number 1 say we raho. And can send be at the time or raho. One you careful or the aroho any abufu ebe can send be at you be a ube free that state ni no one knew obaka kopacho. Number 2 when Nigeria and kwashebo. Chama wudi Nigeria ebe shebo enu ntina boys and girls ni wura dem a enkofo enya orgasm boys na ho ba omutimi shebo a Ombe wi aso mani so to o ma na o say amena me share boy nti anigye mu enkoshebo ayoho ne abufuo mu o kan asema very careful obe wi abepa chewo ti mun kan checha man say we ya pin ne di atora bala 10 August ya next season be sha say nyame ankue ne etinkoma season 3 no ya ba behwe ye nyina nkuma ya behwe ye hwe wi ade be free ma ba opini e be ka ho asem. Moving to the next enkomo a when we be the Jardine Club edi nkomo endra na Luther ayen stories na he made mention a lot of ensema club eka ewo ho all catcher say mo amusu okọ Roma no nyina mo nya nsem na amoka na enye nokre now ogusu a oye ne podcast na so odi ne nkomo and ye present Alexander-Arnold JC edema opinion friend say Jardine Club oji JC no akomapamu anigye mu the club account be anything am say me spend just 1 minute be edicans mendo many would incomo ha na me catch you say I am very disappointed in how our Liverpool abusuano treat akwada a friend say Jardine Club and I say Alexander-Arnold because you know he has spent 20 years of an incredible career. Someone who is just 26 years that's why spending 20 years out of 26 with abusuakuo baako no matter what he does and as a breakup ebeba oni muntem se wanfa kwan bone so didi matem anye niema bia eye kasetia ene animtiabu a kwaku he deserve respect eye born yebo ene so omokwa akofa vit edinaba amofa Jeremy Frimpong ye nto obi anka akofa obi de football say ye one place no be better na sanka vit Liverpool sinyango better na but akofa na de naba Jardine Club say e coin na Liverpool ede Alexander-Arnold afaso no omu betima ma omu bu afu no say o free Liverpool akọ Real Madrid. It is understandable but at least they should remember Juma Akwadana aye ede amom the joyful moment or the emom they should be appreciated no mo nana say ewo ho but to the extent they say ye be bu no ewo game and then final match impo ye yi na free the final squad they kwa akoba na coach na o ho be ba ka kira wo say that is the only bonus a obetime de ama Xabi Alonso club say he think Liverpool and treat Abrante and the Alexander-Arnold with the fair treatment we deserve. And I saw in the comment section of Facebook Liverpool supporter about Ediba saying this is not the first time at Liverpool yes I don't know. Fernando Torres every wakono Liverpool cashed out £50 million from Fernando Torres to move to Chelsea, but the supporters of Liverpool went ahead to the extent of even burning the jerseys. It is no good. So I'm the man now. It is high time so Ombeja Omonja Kweku players ye free baby ni aba baby e transit adwuma e say adwuma ya u free baby na oba ha ochina bi obetima sen free akọ baby that does not mean say when if you have for etene bone so e service and wa be render so render wo service na edru baby a wo full say why ye de obeye e de ama fie ha na pesa wo kwa kwan pass no waja e de akọ say Arnold when free Liverpool and Real Madrid one day when the nan ko be ja ball nebo. A time will come, not Arnold performance ebeko from Liverpool ebeto player ababe benchino. That is life. So people should understand. They say even if Sankawa Nkon or Liverpool, a time was going to come and can form bad people because as far as our old age and what they want to drop here, but from Liverpool will want a player or more options in a position than the other moment, and they want to replace him. You can replace me. They are not treating the boy well. He is one of their own. He deserves respect from them. And I'm happy a manager who saw the talent in Akwada friends another or then Eba at the younger age, Emma passing through Liverpool ranks now. Or Emma Liverpool EG Premier League. That manager is upper who defended Akwada friends Alexander-Arnold. See, yeah, no beer man defending no. Not Jardine Club who defended Alexander-Arnold. I think that is the best idea. Arnold Edia Free Liverpool Abusuya Kuno. So they should do what. Next time we'll be through Eddie Aqua. Ochina be a player be air back. Now, the Oyo man Casa this year, 20 years in Pony ANC. Now, Florence Gates, any Jeremy from Boa, you never catch them, Mama boy, young queen. Opening, ye drink come. They are Italy. Andra, the Bessian CAE for the fourth time, our Napoli Abacosimu, or my winning the Scudetto title, Eddie Suomanaso. Now, Euphoninia Eda Uscreen is a Napoli supporter. Now, we will be a when you Napoli team in the one picture ya a dark screen is so I be the home come player we and so done as now born abaso. We above for Atlanta on your Napoli player. But then there's a Napoli for air Joe man in Naso Moko in Shira. We no so Mushana. Abanti or that screen is a friend Marco Branchini. He is a player for Atlanta. Last season, no about for Frosinone Calcio.
Okay.
Now your ball last season, year 2023-2024 season, not Frosinone record relegation, but this boy on your screen, make sure send the modern bar or down the team no fin I catch eyes of most of the European top clubs. And the Napoli decided say Ombesane Abrantia Fresh Marco Brashanini, no more than Naba, about show team name fin. Or money now agree deal like we Sakwada we Emrano Mayajma Emfa Emom. Because now the club are called relegation, the Sikan and Napoli equal to their fund was 20 million euros then time. No more their fund Edna, but the wages are all agree, say, Obeji Ewa Napoli no. 2 days to say Ombaba sign a contract on Napoli for so Oma review the contract no. And they believe say Sikana or the airman on the own deserve into Ombatini Sikano so. And Aquadani say Onji, on the agent, they decided say Napoli, any engine in Tibono, Omunya Day. Omumebo Enfama Club, a friend said Napoli. At that material moment, now Antonio Conte, by you Conte Bino, when and who identify the team in Finfield, Onyan the Nebe Shawa, or Babua Ama Napoli, I is successful. Branchedini Sibono, Omebo, Enfama Club, a friend said Napoli. At that time, Openi we are in Funny Atoso Ediama, where a Openi friend said Giovanni Mana. He's the sporting director for Club, a friend said Napoli. That day, now Giovanni Mana, England. England now okoye and nkomo ben wo kwa kodia obedi nkomo e dia fa branch friends e bele gamo ho on a Brighton for eba be hye no waka chom Antonio Conte say wa sport akwada bi wo mu team no mu hia na Edna ba club your friends said Napoli into waba e wo England a odi nkomo already no wa wie branch ni nkomo no Italy ansa woko na chini your friend ka chen say wakwada ne se ball no omebo because offer na ye the airman no onye okay enti dey na obeye and of Antonio Conte back so he asked Conte say now, who is the next player? For Billy Gilmore, Jumane, it is 90%. My cemented deal now, Media Quadaneba. Now, putting Johnson and MON-FRI UK Embrano, that boy will be an Apple player. And Antonio Conte Kacheni said, there is one player at Manchester United. His name is called Scott McTominay. And to open your friend said, Giovanni Manas, how that's who UK now, my idea. Move from Brighton, go straight to Manchester, and then Manchester for couldn't come up because Aquadano, in terms of Manchester for I'm pecking or than the money is swinging our club and friends at Manchester. The name of Manchester say I'm up homegrown players are betting your tongue. Normally are balance on books. It is so many will be a tongue balance on books are homegrown player or honor and for so go to Manchester United, ask them, say I Scott McTominay, Motonwa, acquired that one. Then Opinion friend said Giovanni Mana moved straight to Manchester United. He met the hierarchy of Manchester United, negotiate with them, and they agreed, say, Abrantia, your friend, say, McTominay, or a sellable on beton. So they told him, say, yes, because I'm only 35 million euros. I bet now McTominay, Napoli says he can't have problem. Now, I can't quite on the first on the convince Abrantia, your friend, say, McTominay. So Opinion friend is said, Mana met already, the Scott McTominay. All question for new way and I done the first. Where Opedo Maradona, Diego Armando Maradona, Ufonini. Napoli supporters are celebrating now. Omaye Munra and then near Mahodo, Omode Edanasi, Ebona Basu, Juma, Obey Edema Clubber, a friend said Napoli. To Penine, Cornell for new way than a force. Okosia McTominay no catch and Openi. Many Manchester didn't come almost a cry that one beating at Antonio Conte say, Menu made him come on. Namin Cancho say he is a manager and a nijo. Now before some nobody Antonio Conte Hong Kong, but some catch us a club now, maybe in Hong Kong match on. And for new way, Oba Napoli Kuma, Aquada Eberwon and the state of Naples, I was for new way. Obia or Napoli, Editum said, Born Obanaba Bonabonia, we respect you, we adore you, we worship you. And the mediation when they said Napoli fight my way at the Maradona. Yenim so when Maradona, but ye whom what them bar what then at the Manchester season, we believe we said you're starting next season. They want just 3 games under the Manchester United. We believe at Napoli, Ubenya enough playing time. Napoli supporters some in country say they will worship you, they will praise you. Manchester I appreciate you, but the heart you appreciate you. Said you appreciate you open your friend say Maradona. So he used this picture. And on a right first McTominay Edinco. McTominay share opening phone now. They actually name common no need and also he will want to be more convinced. At the end of it, Master can't be a convention. When I catch it, Papa we SM can say, Obo now, Obo Manchester United. Roll now Manchester for the Obono. Was shown who said, Oko Scotland national team the camp on only more of a defensive midfielder. Ye free Umauko and now ko and Niman, or Madi Boniso and Nimo, and Antonio Conte said, Oh, Zambo and Guiza, Napoli team in Fifi. Obviously, right behind the defenders. He will free you. He will give you the attacking midfield Ejumana. Now what me but say our numbers never cost. In football, it says I appreciate you more. The more I will say more goals, more assistance. I want to appreciate you Ebaso. Conte or promises I don't know. Then he phoned Antonio Conte and on Antonio Conte and McTominay Edin come catch and he said, my best year Manchester found them no carry 35 million they get to. I've convinced the boy the can say, oh, where's now Macacheno? Give him that assurance. Antonio Conte edging phone and I'll catch a friends and McTominay say, brah, I'll make you the player Manchester for the no see. McTominay a jail too. No, about 3 games every season able for Manchester United. He decided to switch camp. No, I quack about Eddie Amaclaw friends and Napoli. Then Conte sign catcher and he said, "Ukrom with new friends and Bellingham or my fan I made the neighbor." Into Anya Shane Oba Obenya Unia Scotland neighbor one never bow team no more. Then boy energy to Muso Baba. This is Abrantia friends McTominay. Now Manchester United last season. Then he began a home come and some now Conte catcher and he said. Or they never or Napoli no. They are so the entire Quadana a winning player of the season. Italy and Napoli for any Manchester United last season and no other that was screen. So now when you look at Abrantia friends say McTominay on your screen, I say move maybe a screen so no more motion actually here. Abrantia friends say McTominay last season. In terms of the central attacking position for Manchester United, just 2%. Say about game now or bought as a number 9. And I say force number 9 for Manchester United. Just 2% of the games are a boy in our right wing position for Manchester United in last season. I don't see a 2%. Left wing one operating our space even a percentage. And farmer Manchester United now anymore in terms of central attacking midfield rule for Manchester United. Operating 3% in games are a boy for club. Your friend said Manchester United. Then central midfield 16%. Defensive midfield duty. 73% for Abrantia and friends McTominay. The games are a boy for Manchester United. Not 73% of the game. Nina or boy as a DM for club. Your friends said Manchester United. This is all the other side. You could clearly see 73% of their total minutes were played as a defensive midfielder for club. Your friends said Manchester United. So he was restricted. Born or Bobia or defenders. Then no about they to work now. Born Eddie Amom. Formation na Manchester United in DM 68% 4-2-3-1. Now he was always part of the two players Omujina just behind the defenders no. 7% are Obo central midfielders now 4-3-3 and also he is the one who plays as the first sweeper Obo behind the defenders. So clearly this is how now Manchester United using. So Antonio Conte used this stats and I'll catch and say ma show now what they want I've seen say on my restrictive. Come to Napoli, I'll free you, I'll let you enjoy football. McTominay came to club and friends at SSC Napoli. This is McTominay this season. Player, then first picture, I made the amount 73% of the modern body and not in the games or sitting behind defenders as the DM or Baha any position. He played higher up the pitch. And when the games are about Edema club and friends at SSC Napoli, because there is a certain Zambo and Guiza in the Napoli team. And Guiza a dirty work no Abrantia friends McTominay I will be higher up. Your boy Guiza and Bellingham. Two pivotal road near free or no Ednaco. So he will play from the left side of attacking machinery, and I said team and so when you the left side of the central attacking midfield department. Come to this image once again. Say entire season and when it comes to the left side of the attacking midfield 0% in here. 0 but at Napoli channel. Left side of the central attacking midfield department. That is the role our opening friends Antonio Conte air sign Emma Kwada. Your friend is Scott McTominay and clearly modern bar Abrantia Eden Dino at the club your friends in Napoli. Ababa Scudetto, not just winning Scudetto Kweku. So what a number of goals are Andrew and goal or they caught 13. So 13 goals and Abrantia your friends McTominay and Ediama Napoli providing 6 assists and then in the final match a matter most no was an go, not just a goal kick. It's a production make me really Napoli highlight now. Watch the acrobatic goal. Abrantia friends said McTominay, Essay, Edema Klaba, your friend is SSC Napoli, and Endra, Omugema, Omudi, a winner. So I think he said, the last time I was on all this Uncle Hana or Kase, players, any coaches, why they making a young co? I keep saying, players better make coaches, but coaches make players better. So where a Juma McTominay a year or Manchester United, any role I the man, you needed a manager who understands the Juma or ye, who knows the quality of player now Ukutano no. Now bet you actually play and say in your previous club position now near the after watching your clips, I've got to understand they say role now you're restricted, you're not the best out of you. I will free you, I'll give you position and obey you better. And the coach does that into perfection. I'm a brand here friend Scott McTominay. At me a winning the game no Eddie Amaklaba. Your friend is SSC Napoli. I'm over winning trophy na open way. Be and wow Eddie Afano. I keep saying you can respect Pep Guardiola. Oba respect Jose Mourinho. Oba respect Carlo Ancelotti, any other managers. But when it comes to league, say I'm for coach now on getting the best out of the other one, there is no coach who does that better than Antonio Conte. Team now of a fan, he will not complain. Or the baby, or we are not making mark. I feel no about demanding the demands that are as friend outrageous. No, the demands that does not make sense. No, I be making because who will say without even anything, with little why ABB add I see to whom much is given, much is expected. This one a little no the ABB when he asks for more. Now one farmer he walk over. He is a coach who believes in leave the stage when the applause are high. The way why Luther Ayer stories no or say Oma provided and also presented 3-year contract Eddie Amano. And Niamana were demanded and none of us Eddie come ever born demands an X-ray, you know, or man farmer no judgment on to us.
You are the backwa. Let me want a decision on Kiki on Victor Osimhen.
Manenko
say Yemo Osimhen called
bring in Lukaku.
About
the next picture, Lukaku. Anka mention or the Lukaku so aye. Na MON-FRI. So this man, we appreciate the first man in the end. I said it here to win Scudetto title with 3 different clubs. He does that 3 times with Juventus, 1 time with International, and then 1 time Napoli. So 5 Serie A titles. And in terms of league, what he leagues Marco 6. We go in the Premier League, he won 1 with Chelsea. Go and watch the Chelsea squad. A coin of far so Eddie, Victor Moses, Zappa Costa, Marco Alonso. These are players that oh, the man any other coach they will complain. But this man made good use of them. Eddie Ewini. Kweku McTominay in the story no any actually Eddie actually. Why are they? You're more na baso. So also moving from Manchester United from the shadows are no shame no. What's me about Eddie Impa with Eddie Atona is the best player. Italy, yeah, Bonabaso with a modern bar or done this season. Napoli League.
What for you so the Bosune Be Nayaji medals too? Why no? Kivicha Kwarat. Yes. Your Ligue medal title. Or Champions League final. Or that's also. As only other Bosunis here, the trophies.
Kwaku, work with people who trust you. Work with people who trust you and believe in your capabilities. That is the story of Antonio Conte and Romelu Lukaku. Bring prime Robert Lewandowski, prime Luis Suarez, prime Fernando Torres, Shevchenko, prime Romelu Lukaku. Antonio Conte will always choose Romelu Lukaku. For Mobra, he will choose Lukaku. Bring Jose Mourinho prime this. Pep Guardiola prime this. Ancelotti prime this. Romelu Lukaku will always choose Antonio Conte. He believed that there is that partnership between the two. Lukaku tenase and Oti Lukaku ase. Wherever he is, he believed that when he has Lukaku, he has the man to do the job. Lukaku so who ne say, baby obekobia when there is Antonio Conte, there is a father who believes in him. Nti aduma no obey ne kama ndo ahegu Lukaku say, ball na Lukaku ese no. Manchester and Chelsea, Lukaku ain't our confidence. No, say ball. Ontime cranko. But look at baby or far ball ni free. A ball from Napoli, half of our defense so straight. And look at him, how he was able to push the first defender on any air running. Or far ball another defender by or sign making sure obey you ball at the final 9. Then pushes the defender out in Cayenne before slotting in the ball. It tells you a player the confidence also. Romelu Lukaku more than bonus on your say bonus. In this season, we 14 goals for him and then 13 for our branch friends Scott McTominay. Or we you know combine aye Juan kama. I'm a Napoli I just could you know. McTominay and a Kotoa Osua. Lukaku mo abanance a catch also already a from Manchester United. Not just one season down the line. He is a league winner. And he appreciate and it come the way can but also me how me down menjai Anthony Sunya beautiful go and dra na yes Manchester for no reject and the omo yes see no The problem is not the players. The problem is the club. They should find a solution. Problem in Manchester United. Sorry, any players, Manchester United. So Manchester United should find a solution.
Sir Alex Ferguson. You knew your former players.
Okay.
And now they're tossing me as team no move by your Mufafa. A quiet that place no make you Ferguson factor.
Okay.
And I'm a former players.
Okay.
And I feel team also move be there. I'm on fan come so hakaka. No maso hakaka. To the miss no.
Me wrap it up. So Scudetto say na champions no City. Juventus still a virus on call for no. And now Napoli are doing now about what you just have better. So 36 Inter 20. And Napoli say we climb we beat Roma. This was that fourth. Opening the final run. Yes, mommy, just 1 minute for me brush. And that's all for final day in Yami much in the Premier League. Expect these things. Say you about final day now. You not score line a BT imagination. In 2017-18, 5-4 Tottenham Leicester City. 2023-24, 5-0 against Everton. Liverpool win 4-4. Ubenya 6-1 Ewaha. Ubenya 5-3. Ubenya 8-0 Chelsea money. So final day no. I had no goals in the also. What I'm trying to tell you is that I had much now. Expect avalanche of goals. Most of the games are these are the fixtures are sure Bournemouth Everton Leicester City a straight win for club by friends at Bournemouth. Fulham Manchester City faster is to club by friends at Ipswich Town West Ham the Quack show no season. Liverpool Crystal Palace. It is a game I don't see Liverpool winning. As a matter of fact, on the last game but I don't see them winning. Crystal Palace ever for some draw in my books. Manchester United Aston Villa game winner. Chelsea fan be a Manchester supporter. Na me had much na. But Manchester for let's say omunyina say Aston Villa supporters. Chelsea for no support Manchester. But more Manchester than Manchester support Aston Villa because Aston Villa need a win to make sure that top 4 and a Champions League aspiration. But Manchester United need to save their faces from shame. They need to prove a point, at least a draw for Manchester United in that game. Newcastle United will beat Everton. It's going to be difficult, but Newcastle chasing for Champions League spot, they will beat Everton. The big game. Our calendar and also weekend we last match I have but Nottingham Forest the City Grounds against Clubber. Your friend is Chelsea. I think say Anthony Taylor now could match in when we match Chelsea. Oh, the Chelsea match be more break. But now no when me na muka say me chere me na eto me trim table so we table ne say the City final match Chelsea against Nottingham Forest. In terms of big spirit, everything and Nottingham for neighbor home. But when it matters most, clubs do what untimi in Yomumu. I see Chelsea beating Nottingham Forest tomorrow.
Scoreline do one.
2-1. Nottingham Forest will go, but Chelsea will score 2. So I'm going for a 2-1 win for Calaba. Your friend is Chelsea. For Manchester United Aston Villa, I think 2-2. Every backside game, Manchester will draw match. They will not lose.
Mate.
They have to save their faces.
But as a Steven appear on YouTube. Hello, White Angel, watch you live from France. Chelsea will beat Nottingham Forest tomorrow to qualify for the Champions League. And I said, Lamptey, watch you live from Canada. And Didon Yawuzi GH, faster than Gauss. Hello, guys. Good morning. I'm Thomas Mewell, watching you live in Accra. Christian Boahin, watch you live from Germany. And also Chelsea to qualify for the UCL next season. They are also a day no. Men call na on Facebook. Men can kakra. One of them call yenim. Embassy GH. I'm watching live from Monkranza. Ransford Hardy. Osimhen thought he was bigger than Napoli, and it was a tough lose for not only players but for United fans. What we will be back stronger. Theophilus Fakye. My name is Wrongway. Watching live from Manso. Antoakrum, Suyomuntari, good morning. I'm watching live from our Chisco campus. Rhyme ranking, we have won the EPL for some 20 years and celebrate 4 years in Europe, and we are still one of the best team in the world stage. And when it comes to club brand, even we are still bigger than them with a social income. Mayola inside Kintampota, Guana City, do you have Daniel? Because he's going for free. So that's why Liverpool fans are angry. Your friend no time Africa. Liverpool fans are upset because Trent is living for free. Vet is not going for free. There is a difference. Good morning, watching the show live inside Agonankum. and an asset aside, okay, and also more the 80 million the Real Madrid. The fans show emotion. The way Trent went about his transfer to Real Madrid was disrespectful to the club that made him and the fans who supported him for years. They are not Amamukoko Apilize. Liverpool Timunji play be free. Liverpool yes, I didn't know. So where Liverpool Munji play be free. I know okay. Ade Mount as a winner we are. And then I say Michelle. But say I know what to make. Yeah.
We share my brother speedy recovery, but we are very fine. I mean, and there is a baby Martin, there ain't a problem.
Mate, share, Kakrama me na yankoye.
Kwaku, we are we na ewono. Ye, say we dipa, obepedi no wape adwuma wa ye ato ho na daachi bi edru say ye din komo bi a wonimu a obi atima tena ba bi aka say sa asuma si mu obeboa ama bibia nso atimi akọ. Na say more FIFA Club World Cup ni bi. But there is a reporter, a FIFA president, ADD in Komotre say, and Ronaldo bisi akan FIFA Club World Cup in him. And commodity Koso and a lot of clubs wanting to get Ronaldo service. So Babi Jinam Mukoku. This is what we nipa will be as who ascribe to achieve. Because you bet me dim komo table bisua emi say wonni ho. But a man for will mention your name and say sa asuma si wo mu a nyoma betime gina yi no betime gina akonkan so atimi e de ama bibia ye barebo. This is a man that babi obewura babi odine na be si bia no the attention around everything is too much. We've seen him play for Saudi Arabia omu musika and everything and the airship, but they needed someone big enough to make sure say this is the new direction I echo. When we get this man, the attention will be on us and it will attract other people to come and play in the Saudi Arabian League. And Ronaldo call Saudi Arabia. We've seen a lot of players that before him, now most players are going to see a kind of, but the attention and everything and the Saudi Arabian League, but when he went there, TV stations wanted to telecast Saudi Arabia games or mobile, and other people wanted to go there and have a taste of the Saudi Arabian League. And it tells you the kind of person Ronaldo and this is something every single person who we are here. He's giving results on the field of play. Up the field and so he's giving results in terms of numbers, in terms of getting people around them, sponsorship and everything. He's doing it. And whoever, and as a club, we had the opportunity to get Ronaldo service, even for the FIFA Club World Cup. I think it's a club in budget, and he will come and add something special to the FIFA Club World Cup. And I'm hoping a team will get his service. Now, and the team getting a service. I want to see that thing again. The Messi and Ronaldo factor. It's something that I drive them football na baby de. It drew me na football na baby ordinary. Now we needed two players who in their prime or match say do mo ye no mo ye and say we adie na and we got to a time in La Liga. Now 2 hours difference that teams in them. Say Real Madrid bought 7, Barca bought 9. Say Barca bought 9, Real Madrid bought 7. And it's hard, and so Ronaldo should go 7. Messi will come and better than Ronaldo here, and the La Liga and so be idea na club. When they left, La Liga is struggling. Barcelona G League but per report, 58 million sana say Barcelona. They are saying they will pay the installment. Obi a G League and November till 2030. It tells you that La Liga is struggling in terms of Sikasem and everything. But when Ronaldo, Messi, Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, or more La Liga, we saw what the La Liga ends with 80 million. So Ronaldo is a man for the big occasions, and Bibiara will be on a service at the FIFA Club World Cup. Will enjoy bountifully because Jesse Kurano Kekeno will be something. And you know what I say? Roger Fonon and see almost your mood in Komokeke. Masha say Ronaldo Jesus a man for Zuguswa or motor. It tells you the kind of person that we want to do in the Oka or Bessia Tinenka. Say about Bubo Ronaldo, baby number 7 or house on fan number 7 in Ronaldo. Now, no, young person at home, Carver Casans and 7. So I think the Babu could be. He's sharing 7.
Wagu Oba Masa.
What's your number 7?
What did he
Contract bay.
Michael Malasa, what did he do?
No. Man is opening no.
Manasa.
Opening no.
Yes, I contract. I didn't use in Abaselia.
A tip say even 1 week run around over no so per 7. You make contract no van. You make just 7 the Ronaldo. Now can me who has all the days in my send Ronaldo
in a professional way.
In a professional way.
Yeah.
That be because number 10 Messi about team national number 10.
Manasa born 7 years man.
7 May.
Again, they say no original.
Person say or no sir player or say a teninka. Hey, Ronaldo about team Ronaldo open number 7. Or the boy ya kono asa play number 7 na sha wo je ompini. Na team boni for crab ka se bema. The oyo hono. Jai, nyemfa 7 nton wan ya nyisika.
O program no dey bisa say na say program be o mi ze Ronaldo no contract ne na say za ka be
oh no contract
eyawu na project na omo ye no kan bi na masa we na ba but it seems say oni omo lenti we aka FIFA for no grant and contract ni eyawu tie ncho ba be free agent
no akra na me say ana sa for me amini ba ni redo ba na sa for na bomu yabu
amabam ni ebebu
no bomu yabu
na say catch your moment unya de ono ne ball no unya de ne ba na nye long term project a ka uze de obi ebi obe ama no because ba kro mo ba di go king sa na mo na Mbappe na so no ba unji mi
ya
oh me a Madridista and highly respect Cristiano Ronaldo
and highly or respect Ronaldo and highly
now the one is the last time I'm in my street being common Uga na Barcelona for a church Real Madrid for sell me ama buy only 4 years Wajila Liga to Ronaldo 9 years no be the Madrid Cristiano Ronaldo is a player, is a fighter but Ronaldo no the man me dig Messi pa na say all bobo na ya there na reflect on Barcelona
because people around him giving equal results.
Mama she go now defend the
Manu di nya ti bia na 18 for ana. So me he's performing well. Eshe goes mama to get trophy. But domestically, emfa. What is the difference? Any fault today. But
Sadia so she go for
La Liga at the end of the day.
Champions League matches then also.
And also sir.
When they defend. So that was me my story problem with Ronaldo. He's doing very well with you. But domestically, a team was season without Barcelona chef from Ronaldo and Digo King. Our La Liga, not Barcelona. Last bear 12 years. La Liga Sana Madrid. La Liga Sana.
Well, can I answer your question?
Oh, yeah, Juma.
And the same question.
Ronaldo, oh, yeah, striker, so she goes.
Oh, yeah, Juma as a striker. Haaland what Dortmund and go for. So say goals, no defenders maybe are letting in goals. And to me you Juma as a striker. Defenders when you Juma defenders.
Ma unu aba kono so ye na Juma as a striker. Owi a no the agility. O so royal Juma.
Defenders who have
Mo mami Ronaldo ba.
There comparative analysis are players are basane Messi no Messi akan. Every players are Ronaldo no Messi akan. Untimi compare in terms of quality.
Sese.
Players
so na o kan ba bi sia o be kan ade bi ensa pe na kan ibinya Iniesta ibinya Xavi eni ibinya Sergio Busquets na o mo ye eduma no Messi do no do e ka krebi na o be boy oni Henry ni Eto o mo de kra na chela na e ka e wakakra but oni Ronaldo de ka krebi na o be boy but oni Eto ni we na e wakakra Cristiano Ronaldo ya mo kan ase Ronaldo ba Madrid along 2009 Ronaldo first season oba no quality players every Madrid for year add up. Yeah, the Chabi Alonso by.
Otimbe boy. Benzema. I'm a hit ground running. Said no born with Leon.
The first season enye. But Benzema edu ba bi no support you. Time no cry BBC no. Nehu. Ene ro kro bi ani omo ba no dwane.
Me no ya dey.
So like omo de say omunya we ne mame a. Me nya we na mepe. Na season aye ba wo ya to kaka mu nyina na we ma ba be kan ho. Kaka
be Real Madrid adwuma oye no AC Milan anka Real Madrid from
so mo ba fa kwan bia so different.
Yeah, fa kwan bia so. But say wo ka
and nobody can convince me say we are so to be in Bobo Messi. We say no, the M yan say Messi in Miami never tournament no. A junior ze onye no petit papa bi mo nche. Enye sa no de sa we for ne san de omo ba.
Ba di go king. You be go king and we FIFA Club World Cup no
you see this thing. My to team we or Ikakasi as your number 1 goalkeeper. Or Sergio Ramos. Or Pepe. Or Fabio Contrao. Or Xabi Alonso. Angel Di Maria, Luka Modric, Kaka, Animo Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema. Ronaldo, one player, no man passes managerial goal post with sweet other. Now you know the catch and say Barcelona players are not mobile around Messi, no. Far better than convince me.
On such time now, know what's our squad, on Barcelona squad.
Me cry before all the Barcelona, they never now squad now the two. Ronaldo and Juma as a striker will deliver and now when
deliver, bro.
That's it. I mean, that's my point. So you should come back and defend because I say we won't be defending and winning trophy. People have been paid to defend. And he's paid to score goals.
And he's scoring goals.
And the fact that what said the working means that only numbers is significant.
Oh, yeah,
there were games that Ronaldo said, "Well, no, but also now one that go for the first place." Or my guess is, or said, "No, Messi had people who were protecting the back for him.
So what Ramos on paper? About
Manager. It's not about me. I do not know yet. No man yet. Oh man, no,
oh, that's a team now.
Sergio
Busquets started or busting into the scene or go as a defensive midfielder and number 6. The position consistently for 10 to 15 years. There was not a single player better than Sergio Busquets.
Even Victor Valdes the Barcelona pool, Valdes on Yadi, and you're the level on the Casillas. But you have all the season in terms of goals, then the goals are considered for because the backline are protected. The backline are protected. Valdes will
If you want to win trophies, you pick up good defenders.
Yeah.
If you want to score goals, get strikers.
Yeah.
Alex Ferguson and Kaza. So, Oshe Basa or more defensive units where Dani Alves, Puyol, Piqué, Abidal. There's no way to say Gilbert Ede, but the defend. I mean, our defenders now. Yes, Fabio Contrao, Pepe, Sergio Ramos. Let me compare Basa there. No?
I don't Victor Valdes and Yadi. You're not the clean sheet.
Pepe and Ramos, they played very well.
Yeah.
But in terms of keeping clean sheet, because of the mentality and they were always conceding.
So this same
Fabio Contrao came.
This same team will go to remember to say you were oh now team to say Senegal or national team. You see Senegal do baby no call World Cup. Omo do level man who win ball no. It demand on the beji AFCON. They make an what?
Yeah.
So say you were obi a superior than you were having. Say the part dey be a competition be in na here. Akoso nko no nko piti. Maybe there no. Still one year clear man yo. One make dey difference Barcelona will be winning domestic trophies. But onu ko European team compete. But this same Cristiano Ronaldo team na mo ka so struggle domestically no. Ebe Ronaldo the Managerial Champions League.
Answer the Ethiopia. Real Madrid in Champions League is a different team.
It's a different team.
And now the one for Camavinga, or Massacre or Munya in Champions League. No, I'm not saying it's Camavinga. I'm saying that season they played so badly, and a Chelsea plays their friends saying if we say Premier League or Champions League. The Champions League approach, Tottenham Hotspur were this 17 for league.
Europa League.
Manchester, Europa final. In the Europe,
goes in the way to defend because what is no banner. They are not able to balance it. When he scored,
what of
Juventus. Yeah. When he came to Juventus, he was giving results related from Ronaldo. We wanted the Champions League, but the squad we had that time wouldn't be able to compete for the Champions League. And in Italy football, now how
Juventus still now before me Corona period is a match for 4 years.
Yentimi ya go against Barcelona, you go against Real Madrid. Yentimi because
sometimes
yeah, admitted.
Cristiano Ronaldo a player. Nkofo dey di na chire sa na mo na no mo nam so. They play football for more. Nkofo dey ma baby. Wow. I bet you 40 goals am injuries here and there. Defenders are not able.
Goals.
It is a really starting season. Yes, what goals.
Yes, in Manchester City. extra go so many typical number 9 you know so mo ko Champions League am issue na e dey mo so meet ya shi sakoje amodi ale wala ban you buy am oba be say juma
yes and the most I do some
na team Nigeria onu ye leader say me metia na bi am ya adibi na enye anamo ya adibi na nko ya who na was dream who ye leader Ronaldo na Real Madrid leader so what about La Liga na yes so what La Liga 2 amasa I was here
That period now about La Liga 9 years no. You see, I say, oh, compare, I say, oh, yeah, critical analysis. Yama and baby, but he's always getting to half of it because they play a lot of matches and all that.
A referee scandal about it.
And then Haaland has some now. Haaland by Manchester City no. The entire City never saw me. Almost goals. No, I'm Champions League. They
have better defenders than
the goals now. Was saying if Haaland or Bobo now we go no see if money contribution to team there 1.5% from what team. But no one come forward. I'm protecting them from man. On one nation, Rodri who protected backlines. And that's a mother poor. I want you to clean sheet. I mean, the man I'm going to get Ronaldo no say. Pepe ehwe ni pa nim hye
na okwa go tumi pa bra boda how
do you blame me
I would never say Messi ni bo we've enjoyed football omumi no me enjoy football pa so what I say but some other teams are national team cra other teams are Messi play in I'm not discrediting Messi. I'm not discrediting
Portugal there problems is here Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal say name fan. Well, Portugal so stand the core. Man so when the Portugal be man I hear tell me the best said.
Well, Portugal players are they are good enough to compete favorably.
Nobody can convince me. Say Cristiano Ronaldo air. This say no DJ Abubu in Portugal nya bad players. Da. Upon my Portugal 2004 boost to almost squad. This is a Portuguese team. Na Satan FC photo. I conquer Europe back to back 2003-2004 no more Portugal starting like almost 7 players are not more Porto Santana Europe Portugal that teams need to me compete ayi Costinha Bozilla kra no nya bi mo
Portugal
no verente mo
Portugal hot here
so me Portugal say South squad Portugal squad him obetima catch him say squad we Bruno Alves and Ricardo Cavo nya sima o de wa so nya ayi ni akoyi de say ayi say Jiao Hwan yoni
kwaku squad here
Pedro Mendes
squad here we de ko wie Carvalho was super Bruno Alves wasn't too much gidigidi dia Eduardo goalkeeper on the two Ricardo free Portugal pony ntimina migano on the two Ricardo tina migano but nobody monya dia na ni so team we nye team a ehu opa team ya ba ko Messi teams a won so no Ronaldo teams are no mabobo no see what comparative analysis he had better players than Ronaldo Messi ni ball fine but Ronaldo so he's had reasons you ko what cup you see you do any Morocco na ba ball Ronaldo ntimi more number 9 no e dem go fa hwan e wo say Goncalo Ramos at obejina mo ye dey entita wo ba gona wan ntimi ama we always keep Ronaldo in the team entino FIFA club ni e be ba and you ba so I made a
Portugal that be am can nobody can convince me 2009 the Baba be seen the Portugal and I get to a Portugal or Ballon d'Or win or your captain Ejina Mubo Luis Figo Obo Portugal what I say in 2004 no what was there my show when we are talking about European things how her time and Spain ya total dominance we will no world na team here Barcelona because when club football now teams you know perform very well last time now analysis be on Italy struggle because Tottenham there AC Milan Italy players and Italy are winning World Cup for there aren't a single World Cup on my bar or more foreign based will feel another year so the necessary amount Italy struggle so who's a team be perform Europe to say me performance here PSG putting it up performance Italy putting it up no say PSG war French homegrown players or more bar when this are do it Brady Bakula she san kra no bar no more on the French national team so Portugal
obi busa a question on Facebook say who can I Juventus Ronaldo
no
Messi for PSG okofa team Mbappe Neymar quarter final Buantra
and I don't have issue with them
so you
I don't have issue with them
you don't think say what called Juventus
it all started like to say I've said na Ricardo con Argentina. Say Argentina 2006 Messi by World Cup in Argentina. Where's our squad na Argentina won. Na ehu ana. But Portugal meaning no from 2000 them Portugal national team are lucky good players there.
It's true.
Portugal national team.
Argentina also from 2006 now.
Argentina national team. Argentina national team are holding in happen. 2002 Korea Japan. No money award didn't give.
From 2006 after 2006 and so on. Quality players they about tournament. No lose.
But still Portugal quality players.
No, I'm not saying someone need quality.
Portugal, I mean, 30 years, no more lucky quality players.
10 years.
Portugal, say can. 30 years, Portugal lucky quality players.
And Juma
individual players.
You said
individual, but who to blend them?
Why when I go with you say Portugal great players win. So I'm buying and go Portugal. They see Mark be and I'm going here. Ronaldo betwas. And they left without winning Bonsua.
Tunya bed far them from
nothing.
Scratch.
But this man has given them two important trophies.
How can you say you must say mama that credit to?
I am not saying
Portugal good level.
Level semi-final.
Who say me dear?
Semi-finals. No, semi-finals.
And you have America. Opa bit my checking. Check Portugal records at the World Cup. Who we are doing?
No, I don't say semi-final. Trophy cabinet. No why you say the trophy.
You said but
my issue.
Or the day the trophy cabinet.
Semi-final you call it. But when the bones you have seen Portugal not
Messi Argentina na Maradona waje World Cup no nti okọ mo trophy museum wa Messi World Cup akọchire o. Yes. So you said you Portugal for you
something special trophy. Can you
news? Why you propose nothing? Obi di 2 hours.
It's all Martino. Ronaldo or World Cup of medal.
Opening
that we need you said you okay yatin dia dem na dey about
Portugal you people see a year can say UEFA Nations League Euros nti motina ba bia na ma essence Portugal nya hwe football mu
there is no place for runners up in football
sana wo no
there is no place for runners up in football there is no place for runners up
sana wo no
sana sitie so what you say
ya to abawe abobo ya mahama wini Dr. Bamia
worry
worry
okay fantastic if you say Antonio Conte he is the master when it comes to playing a league in the last 8 years what just 6 league titles and they are different teams. The season or they are no woman in the last 8 seasons. What just 6 and so to be at their film. What just 3 with Juventus. What just 1 with Inter Milan. What just 1 with Chelsea. And what just 1 with Team friend in Napoli. So both coaches are or my bar me and late coaches are here. I'm beginning to think say as a table no Antonio Conte Basubi. We don't give him the necessary respect that the man because when it comes to a cup games, when it comes to European night, he's not been able to give us that kind of performance or the man ever league in him. League no needs consistency. In the competitions, in the UEFA Champions League, the Europa League and all that, no. Sometimes you need some certain things to make sure that you are crossing the line. And I think say and I want me but if you look at him in total, any teams out there with him the league seasons with her, he's trying to let us know that you just need to knock on the doors of Reverend Antonio Conte. Give him your project. Tell him, I want to win the league, and he's going to deliver for you. At the time that he got to a team from Juventus, it was a time that Juventus was really, really struggling. After a lot of things are now come, Juventus. He came in at a time. Look at how consistent he was. Winning the league 3 times for team in Juventus. He left the national team, delivered. Though when he went to Chelsea. At a point in time, Madika said at the English Premier League at that time, managers are near Bob just said they are the best managers when it comes to coaching. They were in the league. He caught them. Made sure that Bob called 13 games or so without a single lose, with players to me, normally fringe players. Since Oya said when we, there are a lot of players in that Chelsea setup. Victor Moses before Antonio Conte was Chelsea. No abobo loan spells were Liverpool, Regan Athletic more near Hunason for so said. But when he came to the Chelsea team, he was able to be deployed as a right winger and all his history. To watch say players are the man, you'll be able to deliver and give you the results to me here. And now when I sit back and look at Antonio Conte, I'm thinking say De Laurentiis words assemble a pot. Or a lot of things to meet, or else Antonio Conte is a goner. Because he's a coach that, as we speak currently, Juventus for an open. And he believes that Juventus ends in fee. So, and now Juventus are ready to give him everything that he needs to succeed. No? If Napoli won't be able to give him what he wants, the man will probably get another job and go say or Kwakoye. But he's a manager that we need to put some respect on his name. The kind of job I in teams I was for kind of he's a man that we need to put some respect on his name. About the other man of consistency at the league is going to get it for you. And I think that he's really down. But Man United team, since 2012, 2013, they won the league. You see when you Europa League in the moment. They are not winning trophies, but more players no go outside that they went no got the trophy. Agnan Januza money now go for more rest about the trophy sent to more. Alexander Sanchez money now in the more under Herrera no more ball when you not the trophies. But Manchester United team struggle. There is something a year Manchester United are. Say or more no more pay a year and no Pumasibre. Vital before a team yes you ska. But on so quality. Because look at the kind of name or the team your muscle and every single day as a hopeful if Manchester United and still to performing. If we perform for Manchester United so. If we a year coach for Manchester United so if we play for Manchester United so please where players back coaches back and perform and they don't perform. If you look at in recent times managers or back for my bar or management performing these were managers are no more bright futures. Ten hard with the more at a point in time 3 months suffer sign a game. The coffee number. Yahudu with me the match Manchester United. He needed to be sacked. I'm worrying a coach that on the teams in Kitoni be cracked a cap or Portugal. Waba Manchester United. No man to me far and famano. Yahoo you say more more by no a year maestro can. They went in for almost senior units. After some more appointed or one of your potential units and to me and they came in appointing senior units Vanga, Jose Mourinho, or Monantini. They went in Kofa, a month for crowd, most of me a philosophers near the day and took me back still no man far. As a Manchester United team, now about 18 found a lot of things so to me. No me Lukaku is a striker that you remember forever. And found with by the original. The only place where went in Yama numbers. Oh, team of Chelsea. Apart from Chelsea, even at Everton, he delivered. West Bromwich Albion, he delivered. Manchester United, he delivered. Oko Inter Milan, he delivered. He went to Napoli, was delivered. Roma Crasso, Equia Macacra, and it's just that sometimes you need to be at a place. Honor, and you honor pay, by honor spirit in the pay. Lukaku is a Chelsea fan, and he wanted to follow the footsteps of Uriah for the Didier Drogba. But Chelsea went from on the first and second coming on. I'm far to the level I know pay. But at that team that was here kind of moment now, he's giving goods. And you don't want to say beg 1 year all time.
Mama issue bra and queen na yen new komo kakra me name be out me fa.
Me also baby or to see and that is Napoli. Yeah, Mr. Saki GM yes GM yeah no bad there okay auntie Mr. Saki after we know just me tofa di never be did nkwana mpe so am ma capede Mr. Saki I think say Makase Moya to us for the past 3 days say in football everything works. And if say so we football now we take superstitious beliefs, myths, spirituality and other things in football serious, it can also help you. Because you can prepare a lot of things in your football club. But the other things that will make your work now prepare worked effectively will become also important for you when you want to work around. Now Napoli, our history and Napoli, our heritage. All they say they've won the Scudetto 4 times. That came in the early 1986, almost also in the 1989-1990 season. And it was led by Diego Armando Maradona. The first ever tenor or the man, the Napoli Football Club, was the 1986, and also he did it in 1989-1990. And in that particular last 4 years, na Omumbida in the Napoli Football Club. They did it with Diego Armando Maradona. With the 1986, into 1986 World Cup, the World Cup at the Argentina national team. So when he came to Napoli, he made sure so the Napoli BB, and he did it in 1986-1987. Now, oh yes, I didn't even know born in October 30th, 1998. And in Crawformia and Sebi Argentina, said they want to build a church and they want to make a Christian style movement for Diego Armando Maradona. Now, these three people, they were Hector Campoma, Alejandro Veron, and Hernan Ames, and designing that kind of Christian church now they wanted to build for Diego Armando Maradona. And they built Iglesia Maradoniana. That was the church of Maradona in Argentina. Fast forward. In Argentina, the church of Maradona was close to about 2 million followers who adore Diego Armando Maradona. When they established this particular church, Napoli at that time thought that why say this is a particular manner with him assume Napoli in 1986 and in 1989-1990. Edio Maggi the Scudetto for the first time in the 4 years of Bodema Napoli or the 2 Scudetto titles at the moment. And they thought that why say if only says so to this particular church of Maradona, they should come to Naples and they should honor him at Naples. So they came to Naples and making sure say now church no matter no. In Naples, they will also have a particular sacred place. They will worship Diego Armando Maradona. And in every crucial moment, some more competitive match, being in Champions League, being in Coppa Italia, being in some more campaign for Scudetto, they will go in and remember, say, this is the man who lead Napoli or my first title in 1986, and they will always record those kind of things for Diego Armando Maradona. So fast forward, from Rosario in Argentina, more 2 million followers, they came to Italy and established with Naples. Established with Naples, they had close to about 50 million people who subscribed to the church online. And even at that time, Naples carried close to about 5 million people, and they had 1.5 million people following that particular church. It is a Christian style movement. Now, they had a particular commandment, and it is a 10 commandment. These three people at the church of Maradona, and the Naples and the people in Napoli supported that particular 10 commandments. In 2022-2023 season, Napoli air champion for the Scudetto for the 3rd time under Luciano Spalletti. Their final game, Omoji and their final game, they needed to go into the Maradona church. That 10 commandments, there's a particular commandment or the 10 commandments. Or say, honor the temples where he played and his sacred shirts. That is in the 10 commandments of Maradona church. Honor the temples where he played and his sacred shirts. So in 2022-2023 season, when Napoli are competing for the Scudetto title, they made sure say that particular church will acquire that church. They went in there, prayed at that particular church, and they won the Scudetto. And before Antonio Conte against Cagliari, they needed to visit the church of Maradona in Naples, pray in that particular church before winning against Cagliari. And it actually implemented. And I said, it's me implementing the game against Cagliari in the final year. It was a tough competition, and it was a particular dramatic era. Now, ultimately, between Napoli and Inter Milan. Antonio Conte, together with the team, understood the culture, understood everything about Napoli. They went into the church, and then it has been able to replenish in their game against Cagliari. That's the church of Maradona. So the Naples and the people of Napoli believed in the spiritual aspect, and they believed, they said, this is their manner, regarded as the greatest of all time in terms of football. And the greatest of all time, one particular team was Napoli, and he did it in 1986, 1989, 90, and then they needed to build that particular church for him. And Naples, and I said Napoli, it's must follow that kind of cultural values. But in Napoli in 2022-2023 season, Omo did that particular league, Omo ankasa etimi ema holiday within that same day. And now me no kase DIABY a holiday or Napoli. Any GM kwana or Napoli. Now, someone check it between 1986 to 1990. There was a particular trio I know forming the Napoli team, and it was called the Tres della Cante. That means the attacking side of Napoli. No, it was being named as Tres della Cante, and it was being made sure say Diego Armando Maradona was being played as a false number 9. And then you get Obidise Careca, who was being played in the left wing forward of Napoli, and then Iniao of Brazilian national team was also playing in the right wing forward of the attacking side of Napoli. And these three players, in 1986, scored close to about 46 goals in the Scudetto, or Multimedia Edema, the Napoli football club. Then in 1989, in 1990. They scored 35 goals together, almost out of the Scudetto, Edema, Napoli. Now, fast forward, Napoli needed to create another attacking monster in the 2022-2023 season. And it was Politano, Obitise, Victor Osimhen, and Kivchka Kvaratskhelia. Omumiansa editimi ejine ni modema the side of Napoli. It created the moment of the Tres della Cante, the attacking force of Napoli in 1986, 1989, and also 2022-2023. They needed to recreate the attacking monstrous attack of Napoli Football Club. But then, in this particular season, Antonio Conte came to a particular team and normally lose a lot of important players within their team. Kim In-ya was the stable midfielder, Anna Luciano Spalletti. We're losing Amanako. You talk about, Lobotka, only a stable midfielder, not ultimate partner together with Sambo Guiza. But share that particular season as an ultimate prior at the side of Napoli. He needed to bring in Scott McTominay to make sure, say, Obitima in the side of Napoli. And he needed to bring in Billy Gilmore to make sure say they will become stable two Scottish midfielders. So that kind of history say in the last 115 years as Scottish players, AJ the Scudetto, Billy Gilmore, and then the side of Scott McTominay, Etimia replenished that particular history in the Napoli team. Or they mobile, and they have been able to make history with Napoli Football Club. In attacking side, we'll lose to Kvaratskhelia to PSG Football Club. Victor Osimhen echoed the side of Galatasaray. Then you get Matteo Politano also stable within that particular attacking side. Now, Okonye Romelu Lukaku and Raspadori, or the airborne attacking side of Napoli Football Club. And he has gotten Zambo and Guiza. Season national. He had close to about 4 month of the month award. He had about 4 awards for the side of Napoli Football Club. This is Antonio Conte, who always makes magical touch in most of the teams with my coach Eddie Amomo. When he got to Chelsea in the English Premiership, when he came to Chelsea, he had a particular record with Chelsea. Not only about winning the English Premiership for the side of Chelsea Football Club, but when he came to the side of Chelsea, there was a particular history over there. Say, Sawupe 3 managers in the history of the English Premiership, winning gaming streak was very efficient in terms of ratio performance. Antonio Conte made it second, even ahead of Pep Guardiola in the English Premiership when he came. It was Sir Alex Ferguson. He had 2.3 ratio in most of the matches of Edema Manchester United. Antonio Conte came to the side of Chelsea Football Club and had 2.1. Until Sir Pep Guardiola able to me add that record, I surpassed Antonio Conte, he was 2.0. And Antonio Conte made that short-lived memory for Chelsea to become the 3 big managers in England winning percentage streak ratio very high. He had that history with Chelsea Football Club. Even with Juventus, when Giuseppe Meazza was starting his project for Juventus Football Club, he told the door, I said, all those who are for Ranieri, the other club, the number side of Juventus. The first season, he will have that effectiveness in Antonio Conte because it's only Antonio Conte and he knows how Antonio Conte does his work. Juventus air company for the 7 successive Scudetto in Italian Serie A. This man always winning just about 3 Italian titles for the side of Juventus Football Club. Consistent performance for Juventus. Oba Inter Milano, for the last time Inter go close to about momentum. Not Jose Mourinho, a lot of things for them in 2010. This man came, stable everything under BP Marotta, and then he was able to win the Scudetto for the side of Inter Milan. But for Napoli Football Club, he has done that particular incredible job. 4 Scudetto for Napoli currently as we speak. Almost surpassing the side of Roma and other people are Obetimia Bomhumadi Ediamomo. But DIABY, Italy one kasa hobi last weekend, Roma fans pay homage at the man Tinkerman, Claudio Ranieri. And I was very, very, very touched. Emotionally, I was touched with the man. Now, AS Roma, owner, that is Tom Friedkins, a majority shareholding business with the side of AS Roma. And the business now running with AS Roma, he doesn't care about the football club. What he wants, and they say the football club should always make money by itself. And Tom Friedkins never banned what Benjamin did the film. So if AS Roma wants to make sure somebody to a lot of play there about football club anymore, AS Roma will need to, make business, make sure someone can generate some revenue, not their Tomo players. Tom Friedkins basically say 100 million euros. Say AS Roma NGFA invest into the football club. I'm going to players from Brano. It's very difficult for Tom Friedkins to do that. That's the reason why Jose Mourinho criticized about the football club. Before Jose Mourinho was coming, it was very difficult for AS Roma to compete in Europe. But when he came, he had that success in a European Conference League, winning very well for the side of AS Roma within that possible time. In the second season, from Jose Mourinho, they needed to evict him out from the football club. I'm going for a bit to say Daniel De Rossi didn't buy it. Also, Inter performed very well. The first 7 games, he had 7 wins and just a draw at the AS Roma. But after the first 8 games, Inter from the side of Daniel De Rossi, you pounded free the side of Roma Football Club. They needed to go in and bring in Ivan Juric at the by the side of AS Roma. When he came, in the last 55 days or by and almost permanent free football club because the football club no more coin the relegation zone and then from the side of AS Roma. This man called Claudio Ranieri needed to come out of retirement to save his favorite football club from going into the relegation. This is the 3rd time I'll be saving this particular AS Roma. He has coached AS Roma for 3 consecutive times, and then the 3rd time now Obama has become the 18th time Claudio Ranieri, the Tinkerman, Ebe Kuchi, and also Obenya clubs in his entire career, and then he needed to come out of retirement. When he was coming, he made sure to be communicating with the AS Roma fans. That kind of belief in him, say he is the man who taking the club from the relegation bottom onto the Champions League or competing in Europe for the side of Claudio Ranieri. And when he came, he did justice to the kind of promise or demand the AS Roma fans. He did justice to that particular thing. He was that particular man when he started his career. All those in the side of Italian Serie A, no one team in a lot of trophies. He came to Chelsea at that time in 2003 under Roman Abramovich, the first batch out to play the Omabano. It was under Claudio Ranieri. He laid that foundation for Chelsea Football Club. Of Chelsea because when he managed a lot of competitive trophies and for my Chelsea Football Club. But in 2016, he did one of the amazing things in the world of football, using Leicester City team not to win the English Premiership within that short possible of time. N'Golo Kante was part of the team. Daniel Drinkwater was part of the team. Jamie Vardy was part of the team. A lot of players are to me. And even FA Cup, he used these particular players and they were able to win the English Premiership. We'll go back to AS Roma out of retirement, and then he needed to save his favorite football club from going to the relegation. All but number that close to about 14th to 15th, but they will move on from that particular position into the Champions League spot, and they will be able to compete in the Champions League and the European competition next season. The Tinkerman has done a lot of things for AS Roma. And the emotional stance now, this video show me who you know. I was emotionally blessed because this is the man who adore AS Roma and or adore Rome in most of the times.
Good morning, Fakye Sport. I wish my darling club all the best for tomorrow's game, and I'll be very proud to see Chelsea qualifying for the next season's Champions League. Chelsea. I'm every Jenny. Greet you to all Chelsea fans across the globe. Good morning to you guys. Today, I can see ABOU doesn't like Ronaldo at all. He's a genius, so whatever he went as a player has proven to be great. Messi is a great player too, but Ronaldo is my man of the moment, as Ricardo and a special one are saying. Keep up the good work. I'm watching Benez. I watch you live from Africa. I say, Unia, who's your player? No penance. But I made them come Messi the end penance. Hey, you nipa. More the end of present in Tumba. Made the idea unti. I was hey, Fakye Sporting Fire, you guys are too much. I'm even crying for the McTominay analysis, bros. God bless you for a good job. Giant Samuel from Asia Chance. Mr. Abu Dhabi, don't worry yourself. We will go debate in football because no player in this history of football can be compared to Leo Messi. He's the only player who has achieved everything in football since football was made. 46 trophies, 8 Ballon d'Or. And the main issue is CR7 fans are envy with Messi. Mr. Abu, I really like your crew, but when it comes to Messi-Ronaldo debate, the way they treat football king Messi, I don't like it. Chama and foul share so. Again, was even 2002 World Cup Portugal squad. Portugal has a better squad than Argentina. But what happened? And we had the also the Bayern is a way for baby that could be debate. Portugal there, Chama metawichi 30 years in Omunia players for that. And you will be now best from national team or no quarantine. Akoya no Bob Benfica striker bi ozo mo national team bi ko ba onimbo munimre mo am come in. Hello Fakye Sport, you people are doing fantastic every day. My catch was a Portugal in Omunstri no. Unyam to boase akane. My kind is here. Okan ye no omombo World Cup final da. Na bi third place no madi. Checking here. Third place no madi. Checking here be. Check it. Checking here, and my new acronym. Checking here, remember, check it out. World Cup appearances, no. World Cup Omako 8 times, first appearance in 1966, best results, third place 1966. And we have bronze medal. Bronze medal. Gold medal. And the worst stage in America. And the worst stage is the Messi de Brunei. What Cup? The worst stage. Messi neighbor. No, Argentina for no. Man, can't message Islamic company. I mean, Obama Argentina. No gold in the and to also for Portugal. Obama no gold. Hello, Fakye Sport. You people are doing a fantastic job. You do a fantastic job every day. Congratulations to Mbappe for winning the goal in his first season. Please, Abu, the Super Clash match is coming on tomorrow at Komara Street F between Shilavet SM and Bright Future Academy. I'm Coach Alao Fresh. Coach, everybody Ababe Ribi. Good morning, Abu. I'm top star inside Asante Mampombe. Also, Fakye Sport is the best sports in Ghana. Greetings to my lovely wife, Faustina Asai. More fire, Fakye Sport, and already Aka. Eru Mukama Kama Pedem. Abu, help me wish my mother, Ifia Asante, why happy birthday. No yet the also Edebe Banidino Manya. Good morning, Fakye Sport. I'm watching you live from Kwau Abetifi. Inter thought they have eliminated Barcelona, so they were happy. Olukurabakura, they will not get this season. PSG will beat them again. I'm saying, Iron. Greetings to my lovely wife, Zifa Mavis. There's Iron the buy and on that. Itaswasem na rehopao. Whatever I mean, I'm on me bapena Matias in Maramu Fiena Yadia. But my yanity yes, say, we know a unity camp no masha say report for camp. But that's an feeling for less than a mile. Why? I'll come poku say, Omba Boami Omunko X Masti, you know, minute. Obeshugu kwa gumebwa. Yeah. Obeshugu. I feel kwampuku. Because you see, ko campu. Yeah. And also, she's FC ladies in the bar. The omoke ne confirm it. Say, Alexander so ko camp. Because omoka say match omone Samantes bebon. E won so omoka tinia or ko camp there. Nanso omeshe Samantes. It's not now. Me catch them more. Say, another winner. They na catch them one. Say, the team stop up. So serious. So I'm not saying team can so many players. The players will even agree. Yeah, Kutokofana and don't be worrying yourself. No, that's sometimes Must TV Ghana. How Santa Crocosta Kwame Puku hopes to get some minutes for the Black Stars at the Unity camp as he heads to the team's camp in London. Yes. So nice or there's a Benjamin Sari Bowie or Kodu original crown. Or we say airport. So we talk about I don't know, make sure I'm saying that is all you do to I cannot meet you. Your man Kwamboga, watch you live for Kwamboga. Hey, watch you live from London. The Fakye Sport and all the fire emojis, you know. Good morning, Fakye Sports crew. I'm up here inside Kwame Danso Senior Technical School. Congratulations to my darling club to folk for their wonderful performance yesterday. Never say die. Esteem and greetings to Puyo on Kranza New Market and Obomodane with Timeru. Good morning, Fakye Sport. Watch you live from Montonso, Sun City. I'm AMG. Good work by Conte, my manager of the moment, and all day at Twaso Edman. Good morning, Fakye TV. I'm Kwame Ziggy from Manso Oduma. Say you are the best among the rest here. I say Ziggy, no the other best. Good morning, Fakye Sport. I'm all true live from Mampon. I'm Section B. Greetings to Poppy Solo. You're also a bomb on the other bed. You might not watch you live from Obuase Sonkori. More updates on Ver to Liverpool. MZ no ya bomo de Eddie home coma. Abu Amane Makoye Periama. Good morning, Abu. I'm Che from Jema. Keep the fire burning. I want the money, Abu. Please take it from me. They're not looking there, but no, they are there. Quasi of a man to man over Tini Abu, please, good morning to you and your crew. Boss, please mark my words. Krobia will beat Gold Stars hands down. Continue on to win this year's league. Inshallah, from Kwesi Bontot at Asante Mampo, New Damang. Greetings to my lovely wife Agnes Ekwilima at Asante Mampo, New Damang, and Obomodin. Etini Eddie Eru Niadia. Ebuamane Makoye pa. Men call Facebook kakra. No so no meaning common ye yana. Enye we ni adena. Yen to aso di minim zai we are the moment nine hona. Yen komre ba pena de akebia. Yere ato aso ba men kona meaning komo we bra. Na ye hu sere niema esiete. Francis Twene. Eye midfielder de ma be Chem United no mo captain no. Na menene nkasa kakra. Twene na onye. Hello Twene otemenka. Can I otemenka low TV no na tie me ane anko anim why? Yeah. Say osi ara otemenka.
Bachana.
Okay. Na twene we yete wonka cho yezi ano wo bechema na wo krom brekum.
Bachana mi tonka.
Yeah. What so TV na low ano na tie me wa hamum eno na beboa na yenya we na aye bibibia why do aso TV na lo wana na team wa say o temenka ka mehwena mawramu bichem na ma yemzen na problem na ye face ya ni o kasa aso nhyeda nte onkan twene esi aro temenka ye
asi dem ete
okay na twene wo bechem na esi awo brekum na me bisa zo obrekuma na obechim. Oh, okay. But I didn't come out. Yeah, don't catch you. Almost bare 7-8 months in here. You who's a chini jina na so see a kind idea. I still planning the womb. And they're na koso.
Na waka. No cray. We are. Damage na me nice. We are. Very 8 months. For your first match, Nations FC, too much, which is much at against.
No, that's more shana more fix you with him, Brass. No more cockra, Monian and Why? Why is there? Winning your teeth, and you way are no more shana. Say they are normal we cry na mo be tuma na yenye no ne yanko ani why na ezo odin koma ba me to nka bara me say wo ho aya na network no ayi kakra wo mi adenti ye hwe ne yensa anya ntutie na sign bra why na yenye we ne yanko why na ezo komo we hia me pa ti na say yenye we a mo hwe ne na ehomra ho na ye mra ne yenye we am say na kwaku me corner me ne twene akodin koma ti another fine midfielder almost 8 months ni enwuzie league na obobi edina onkono ane mecheche ni nsemu yeah na abama ye urewura gu pa because of the krumano abi ola da we ko kakra na yasa ona awo efio dia mo de ye ga na na enyo na ye squad so amade komoto na mamu disie all right I'm going to be training to us training is not to make okay I say we dey the mana me bisas almost be 8 months me hu so gina na so a obo adwuma ye nim se mre bi atwam ne ye ka midfield say jom na so a no mo yi adwuma Paul Ghana na ba ko ne twene adende nko na ekoso
boss na da ti be na and to dey meet ya for now can I no correct na kwa do na jina na so na Misia but it is rather quite important say Brahma Moja Fakye this current season na second match ABOU against Stars na ka few minutes ama game ni problem ni menya some injury my time international in my try everything possible we are taking committing that the back to my big group and say we are meeting about some games against no possibility but I hear everything of my back of my sharing and the Korean quanta. Na esse time que cai sobre almost the many ya na basta dia date na date no ever esta situation na ba dia kabe ya be 1 week bi ama dia obetnya ko league match no be wan say prana asenyaba na masinye ko mo doctor na washemia date no date ne so na mesan start ya ene so sa me start me group no be training sa me fitness level na produce some level bi ameti na bo match ya na prana asenyaba nti no be season ye no training in so about almost by 7 today 8 times because the coffee because since we play the crime and go back to the around area because Tamana Buana me Bokumasi doctor Premier League teams in the said big one in Dr. Chili Oya Mao Confuanochi. You know one my being sometimes your bossing young cry now it's never be mana. Abeshe, but I may try everything possible. Send and committing I get it back by none uncle Senat is sufficient.
Idin komone omutwitwa scan we ano omanka bibia Jose we e pra we eni dunya be o yeri say ya ram pimpi pre de mo tranche ni esi on ada we so kan me tize na aka say o tie no e na wanye pro ni omudin komono no say e dey important na e course we nam so ama almost 8 to 9 months untimi manager na so bobo
yeah obesha come na after Sunday game na any Adiana boy na Mr. Steny Danger no Monday na Adechim Monday na Edemiko Bianquanta hospital ma nikumu Dr. Managerial me but now see you the way me see me nanti wo na so the order serious intino o ma 1 week se me fanya den chorus no ma me sanin no bi se me nyebe and then so after 1 week in na me den na bana yake ena the way me see pass prayer no I obi na twa me na me clear ball na I say o me over stretch here ena that kind of na obi akura fi say already I so abia by 3 days can make me about training by 1 week na doctor na the mom and so na if you listen to so team no mo suggest doctor no suggest say same coach amara ni eden yeshe the way plan eden it's so me ba kumasi becha amara and tino ba be 3 days time na results me ba and the results me ba ni check na almost manya partiality ewo me right going on nti ono team no ye omoye no be bia ma me kosia Dr. Chili ewo kompano chi emane share me dadi no kwa me ko to dadi na mo share alawa former House of Folk player nti ye share me wie kwa na ye share alawas nti me komane share me na me ba back to the team so o ma me 1 month 2 weeks by a son broso kata and me de broso mucha almost be 2 months before na me de started training na na me Philippines dia me de training na ba me fitness level no could do something na ma start ya na me team me boyfriend the matches ya over starting na me 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So me boy I do 45 minutes yana. ohia na mahome na ayeden abasura na nka metimi abo games na na ayeden ekosumi Dubai the boyfriend match Thursday after friendly match na me say me feel some things esango me going esano right going obio na me complain che doctor na man sign tata no obasin nai e man sign share me and so on my date my the rest ya o hot music plan eden e ko and so left the way me left one enye me ya no and right ni nyina be ye unia odo nsa wo se odo nsa me ya na un feel some things bia ultimate to America meeting the sprint bia we go training na meeting the group me train meeting the bobo right but me training na come in ebe me fitness level need do some level bia meeting ya join a group na mabo games ni bia na scientific things e ho into na bad and be akwaso happen na me bafi na ma be rest ya na bu se eko me kanya ko page ne so a me group na be training na se tonka plano o krana sometimes ka bianka me ko ye na dia first week na ka be things ho no mu se ade ne anko ye au kwa of the okay mu se yeah, ni group ni be train almost by 1 month ni because me return back ya mama you try 1 month to before answer na meeting ni group na eden I train into me 1 month ni me be train na me ye passing game on me omo be 1 month ni sana me o pasate ami bo actually to say na omo to me eden no bon papa so many times
wow
for me ban echo. ABOU started and this problem last season in Friday. So it's in the and you said
Makubi. Can I hello, Kene.
But I'm a tonka.
Aradu wenu uze spiritual na bi waze o kasa no kra why you too emotional. Aze ovim na ba form kakra. Minim footballers me your baby a mo bom mpaye ni ade. One bom mpaye am bi aka cho the winning spiritual. Bi also only team between ni. Eye so sen aba pe na pra na san aba. Obozo okoko tena fia o okay. O yezo uze spiritual na.
Now can a big question pa na obi sana. Like problem ni na the player ba mitifia me opponent na like last season we are out of 34 matches about 14 matches and this season about 2 matches na captains then with the Nelly team no
Kene
DIABY
yeah jina ye mame eze de na o cheche mu bisa aze spiritual na o ka se asem na ma bisa na ya asem kese pa na o ka bi ba na o lines ni mu twitwa e asem kese sese o huze huhu no niam bi na enkoyi
because na nantia na make us no the way na me bana engine no atanya ba me bana aba no oga supporters mpanyinfo no omonanti martin no ritual level no omuti amena iso omuti amena ebeya ya ebeya anka nyeden enso ba bina nyeden next because bana ya ni tuana mon uma atari ne happens that bauja I go PM mo decide I anything chinan will go push ana and so even we are on way as a captain of intimo now mo catch me and and then they did that problem in Abraham because some group of people will be at an say, my bet will do her. My bet to some second player do her now. Some also say so much anymore, like, or you could many. No matter to know how instead of that, the time also say the captain, the man, and the training or bad, the captain, I then, Akomano.
Wow.
So, no more can I say, the band, the Nama, me, and making a park and so Bobo and Namayashi.
Hey,
Making a park and so Bobo and Namayashi. Since then, so, which one among coffee, Mukuhu, let's reach up for them so for a minute. They call it seeing incident set man make a change so for saying make a change say that captain like you two and hiding at Yami. So you could see if you 1 week there be an answer to them one another.
wow.
They Ghana ball my last match na your African Cup na me film.
Yeah.
That day na the channel reported to camp near the second round. That day Ghana ball no come to Shibi. Ghana ball no sorry them. Never na 50 sorry them be na Ghana take 2 before maybe be an ama to put a status of not speaker. And she gave me and I know sorry them. But someone before a package and say second round na almost need to an and I'm only saying almost need to an the second one, but they can have a passion because you say there's some back camp and the second round and on so no. And there's also for us so there be a pressure on team for on Kwan day and to the team about swimming Claudio Ranieri or the kind in Pagum DIABY. We did believe the date no catch you that date na your boy second round your first match against in Shatterman Bashir they became 1-0.
Yeah.
That February now February na engine stands by.
Oh.
Yeah, me sending a contract will be chima. Like Scott Crown, madam say was signing on fee at least a bit in the DIABY Kakra fee and a bit in the affected some business the money fee. Because team media because the Team United and Mr. Anything. It's a club president. Agama or family is about Loico, Mr. Francis, the team in mind, the end one to master. Nay so many physically, so much media. Nintimingina, PDS meeting with me. Or my often the BI.
But can on issue ya okay am say ano edem pa o say ya wo high na nimpinfo bi na age man na spiritual wo so bi yesiti I mean o ba ye no o confirm champion for na say wakwa akobom pa ye na abom pa ye no de wo achiri ni oni o ma di nkomo bi za
me ko ba ye na we best second round me my personally me approach logical approach na and I'm question is a chairman. We're not me player na. I'm saying me come say me coffee and coffee about but see me by I'm sure that one for na again mommy no kan ya ni so me focus na me bomb bo na ni bibia the me mama dey come bo no so na ni dey and I'm best at second round is at na somebody so and also menanti kakra nyame fitness. One thing they say, the media na no to me. The moment you do some amba in to be me need na park and so me na park and so na me na say me say this year. I must see na for achieve. Sana intimate me ba park and so say bobo mo say my faith ya I be some bo match na. Ya for achieve.
Kene wo susu se nipa no yesa no o kaka wani anim ne se bia se mako bebi aka se bia nipa ne kromoni ni ade wo susu se within no squad no nipa asmasu we ne tu sa na mo be on komo ya wudi ne de em se spiritual no ede me se me ko bebi na obi di me picture abaze oba be kumi ne ka me say nipa we na meku no obi ansa na maba fie enti minim ususu say nipa no ni me say we na ye me sa
oh me personally na ta say banana me na bo na ta say me na o yesa na me bo so some settlement be home thinking in this position and the boy me bo no one say me krada bidi me yefun betu up to 12 na ma bomb pie me sala no pa ma bomb pie 12 ba na ma bomb pie na break me past him and me bo match am ko ti dey park na so na ma sile na ko pon say asasine da hono na boy on fan shi min sem ti ko sia na me dan me se na me pe ewia na me de ma se da ma na sa and because of captain na ye de so enya se bia Abo match na mo win, e be more special bonus. You say the more special bonus. You see, me see Martina feel me so sa.
Oh, they be any day nyabote. Last time na. Nyabote show hun cry. But is that twene boa me kakra o. Wanyo obi also ano ama na ze. Ya ye wa no obi wo mboa bi ano mo mutie no obi betimi aboa be hia sa amboa. Bi won komo na udi no. Ezo obi be fa ni different but ehu pa o se ye do wakwa kontu akire pa ne ade uguso a wudi uduma na ubehia obi o hwe wo mmoa bi ze emmoa bi wa nipa ne mmoa because 8-9 months a mbobo omo Ghana no kra te ze na 8-9 months a mbobo se na future te se na ne Messi ko mini ze zi a wanya bibi aso ano ana sto ubehia mmoa bi
ya na mechanic na yeden Igusha me fight. And I would say, as I say, more dear, what is in Yam or another because yes, it will be the DH. He was an American. It can me signing won't fake a crown page. It can't make this kind of higher. Me say me dey to bibi the coaching me dey na fun players so you dey why me think the fact that say as I'm to papa see dia o me say me need to start a craman so me need to me ndi bonus so last season o me say o mutu ya bet power me dey one last season out of 34 matches bet power bonus na dey for the man only once na Nigeria.
Oh.
This is no Nigeria winning bonus bia. Can be bia salary or whatever. And so plan to find you de nante. To find you fee the mile. Put media na win look at and so do nante. It kama bound. It kama. You see, the meaning you go training ground so. You go to go the economic war. It's one of the bona. The young who see them only my days na machine and I'm a cotton park and so. And I sometimes look at my team to my benemaker. Ye Kasani you booze now. The young I am a share side in about anything.
Wow.
Easy.
Mate,
why you people when you be a one because of say Captain Nipanemu say Wabetunoa. Wabetunoa and to that meeting. Nipa afaso yeden ese o career and say do like intimi kanini na radio sana intimi kanini na wabonti
kene mate
but na one bia akache diko easy
mate ore unim menim za nkomo we no me yese me do kwa animu ebe yi kakra ntu de show ho de na me amefro offer na yadi nkomo bi why na Emma wabamusu mbu ni ade a ode
the last na me ne say make it go up the last na me and it make it go up
Obeba back abi so prezo bisa wasemba ko bi na minja wona ko
Francis, after first one now call of our sign back no next match now boy out the prior no oba abo captain and band no
and then we return first round last season first round and we return and me bobo band no and then we play So after that, you catch me say a captain in the NSA. The captain of the team by phone and say, over a number of matches you are, the Bubia, and more band. Okay, me return a game against Otoko. I will be king. I think the show me 1-0. If you have the same about penalty share, it is no, that I'm not coughing here. Maybe I'm not take off in a captain will feel and maybe that maybe na this na neighbor captain the money. Since when because na me the team point for name say and no band ni deal because when na heading hame you know no band ni been since then the job band ni ba me dey no deal buy deal ni for me catch and say omundo makoyo omadi omun ni pana kwa atam so se me majabo ni pani dey ni se majabo unless say those people no they will go back say will be a see. But I can promise you say next season they are coming. I can't be 10 matches crack and I can't be 10 matches crack and my boat being sneaky. And as if you are very Haman, my days are numbered. My days are numbered. The time never have an idea. So we want to only say so from Inca. So in an English I have to move on. I think move because I'm I can't train my say wow.
Wow, now it's almost 10 Libyan.
No. So if you are not too much. Because in a bar say the player no Gianni. The player no Gianna, the father can say if you see the new club yes, like I say, okay, and a pro.
Kenny, what am I saying? Show on why not? You have a castle of it. Why? I was why you too emotional. Ras.
Now me say me who at the first point said Captain Ambano on one case I decided say Wajayabon is the first point of healing. I'm sure say we're dropping corner, but he's listening to us. So Francis, that one now and why that's the first point of healing.
Also,
so only believe actually say the Ubina BBAT based on Captain Wina. I'm basing on the belief. Ubi bet matter be a OT on Ginny, or say a natural prana aba. But say ni believe say Nempire wa born we na year actually saying it here. The first point of healing Captain Ambana Wajayabon. Senko Wajaibo and a OM Prebima and that's it. But Wajaibo still a prane, but what it means is that are there no any pane if it is true and yet for captain Sini PC. So we jai armband and to still you are the captain of the team, just the armband and now.
Yeah.
Inti armband now they are two. But you are still the captain of the team. Said Bichima we need trophy here, electric trophy now we're putting on never quite no lift because he's the captain. Inti the AI and in the name of captain. See, I be Tiana ask or only believe in the name of captain. You see what the armband now. But the outcome is the second point of healing. They said, and so on, captain. He is no more the captain. On a club, and can he use substantive captain? When my name is general captain, we are the third point of healing. It should be done with the club.
As long as he's a cannon. For the Baba, I didn't see you.
I know, yeah. The steps are being free. Spiritual bondage.
But I said, we'll see cannons and it could be the cocoon. I'll be from captaincy. But I'm the Dipano so Koyeno. I do apart from captain, there's a body dear and Casa. Yeah, and I make it. I say, the man show. A cell will cry a dino. Say, Dini Aqua and found no position.
Only psychologist more than only doctor. Only psychologist. Our best psych more than a doctor. Yeah. Gogu. It's very difficult. Some know what I say, are you near me? Either be a bam near you, a yedge, near you were the same circle. Every day, say me.
Yeah,
because him a dinner teams as soon as he near me, as soon as you will team him. There be anything on team training grounds. No, he needs a psychologist more than on here doctor. I didn't did him. Whoever, and you see, me, I'm not against spirituality. Obi a only be kuno. Mejidi say no ma work we ase. But yen spiritual people na omu lead no. Say assemba na so omu ka the way they handle it sometimes also become another issue. Whoever or can more can as asem kire no. Omo na di can too much to the point that he's entangled in sana de na say achikire no. He needs a psychologist or be psyche no. Or the obey ne doctor ni spiritual matters no. He also needs a psychologist.
Only be din komo be
no psyche say these things are part of football. Because as we speak, per report, Bechem for he's not part of their captain. He is one of the highest paid players at Bechem United. So Omo Yadan say he's a darling boy. And the reason why they gave the captain man was that at Besimako, they believe that he's the next in line. Onimbo anybody want him. He was about leaving. So youngster no contract. Ni amfa captain aman no emfa kan ho na eno man who's okay. I'm important no team stay. It wasn't something by the authority animonyam che. And no part check Bechem United for captains no. In recent times we obo captain aban bia no already to start up. Besima bo captain man ye ofiri wa no wura mu. Ekobo eye asofuka no man timi ankoya pama no. Omo captain omo tono mo goalkeeper na so omo captain. Omo keeper bi na Abdul so no so omo captain. In recent times omo bo omo captain man na dey omo ready to start up. But he needs a psychologist. Onko na a doctor for ni a nurses for hwe no. Na omo a omo miemia no mamu so wo honhum so hwe no. But we hear psychologist won adwin because adwin no ene ye bibia. Ogu adwin ye wo hoyi. Ene ye bibia ni.
You see common would no. Ene de oka no mani je pass on churches answer. But you know all kan is here one see no kan say me. Say ye obi a captain or rise economy. I don't say common would no. O si ni para boni bi aka say adan na nipa asumasi. Eba be to me amemi eku be nche wo be yo no captain agya no. So clearly shows that your spiritual ayibi wo ho a ebetimi akoso within no. What is that kwaku yete yi? Na bi adi obi abetena akonya so okonanim. Ye obi abetena akonya so okonanim. Obi akwa ama na ka be nko a. Na be wazi akofa Lord oni nipa mo no. Lord be ma akonya esi ho. Na ye the Lord aba betena. Ye nipa. The American what? Every the password the makuichi a say.
Yes. Omo captains in sometimes I have a hard, you know. And na be ya to say Obeka say or to one or captain man no. Born na kasana aside or bobo na jiska no. Ya do born any je. Because football na kasa Ghana ha no. Say only passion to play football Ghana want to be a footballer. Passion the driver say e come to me but me ko train because bobo na mani age no obi ehun afa. This year just our passion is the free unsem na sika to your free unsem. It's something that is very difficult for you to comprehend, but I think that he needs a psychologist. Said they call hospitals near there no. When a psychologist will be deny dream. No what clear side na free na dream so to me side free na dream see abebe 50%. He'll be back and I'm happy all you know was saying next season he will be back. That is a mentality that he needed long time ago. Nipa na no me. You don't mean koda, you know, but nipa na wo yakasa asuma sini eyewa. Don't think about nipa kono in a manner that enye manner papa. Think good for the person. Know how to deal with the person. But what you need to know with the person different. Yeah. Ya tin sem bebre akoso ewo ewiase mo. Ba yemfa ya dwen ma ho. Yemfa ya dwen ko ho. Because ewiase no people that they don't respect themselves and know how good they are, they tend to be talking about things and won't tell them first. But me, I won't give you my mind because my mind is my greatest power. Everything I'll be able to achieve, we are see imagine. Say, see, I am it here. Say, I mean, fast I'm because I buy a hard me bearman to me near Juma. Me 90 me movie. Be a say you may need to me one day. But my ability to think and take informed decisions, you know, will never be out of my head. Because my dream is something that I hold in high esteem. There be a mekasam, cinema me and sanam jidibo yase. My dream, money, and I'm a bearma. Sano mami and sanam jidi. Tisano mami and some dream, my dream is everything to me, and I'm the name. So it really needs a psychologist. Omurana dream. Now when you free this obina yemi. Obi na yawo ye nipa krobi
bajo
DIABY
ana pe mi amadi komama mera ho kakra
I think say boy story, you know, first time I met you, know, because of baby our rise akwa and me didn't come catch us say we are saying no, everything is possible. So go into a new development, and I say move from your original position now go different position now. The first thing that you should do is to consult a spiritualist. A spiritualist. Yes. We are saying nam honum. Yenam we are saying akwa. And as a footballer, obi say football na yebu okromu hanom no. Especially in Africa here, we don't play football. You feel any kind of football no. Bible aka also be nyuna no. Obe yehye so ayeden yehye. No no go through bojo de no as for radin on pay. As a footballer, the only thing now they say is either you take two movements. Either so for the Christian movement and also for the other movement. Yes. So we have some players, they are spiritually inclined when it comes to Christianity. We have some footballers, they are spiritually inclined when it comes to the other side of spirituality. In two movements. And we have footballers who are spiritually inclined either in Christianity, either in the other movement. So Francis, you should know this. And at this particular point in time, say we are say Obia all right, say also Boboa. This boy talent near crown or the bottom of Bichim United, no. He has the right, he has that kind of privilege to play at the highest extreme of his football career. And so Obi within the football circle, say in the football team. A bit more say, see, sometimes we have certain things that a bit more say even outside the football club now or bono cramp no because he is a star and he's a fast rising star. Obi kura bit more say Abrante no Bichim United no the money kosoro no if I say me brain I say it's just there. Yeah. And what's so shiny Ejuma bia also hwe niye because ejuma wo ye no se bi obi ti baabi na ni brew obi ti baabi o hwe okeke na ni brew obi ti baabi hu se ball no dim ball no turn na no efe u flow a efe u move a efe na ni brew na busa you na nka you e pra kwa nkontimi enka na ntimi nyeye ma no o ka asem bi o se nan no
baba so we na wa chimo ya na wa chim because spiritual things and obi o baby o yere there. Maybe a Christoni, a Christoni. Habib a Kamuni, and a Varas a Christoni. And he a momo here may say, class will be a codiadru. Call my senator. There be unim. Mitrim, may say, Yanko Pon Crapaka. So be you know, Obeyeshi, True Bujudi, Yanko Pon Pay. It's a football, no. Is either say you'll be inclined spiritually with Christianity. And also you'll be inclined spiritually with the other side. Me see here in Paibon Amebo. Yes, me see in Paibon Amebo. I don't have this. I won't say and they are grown. And they are grown. Maybe it's about prayer. So if you were a player, that's a whole body of my football club. And I make us say fine. Spiritual is a bit more catch, every time Bonipa no team you would catch, but then will be bit more whole contract. You wouldn't know about the person. But we had any it's all come with the do a chain there, and your imagine no gradually feed the account.
Yeah. Who said they want to like the person wants to destroy the guy's career. The panel, the three mo po. They say obe destroy.
But so that matter there more than cut easy as a
yeah.
Kwaku ala. Outside I mean can go there more than cut
easy. Sometimes any football club ni mo.
Yes, any people be United for the team. But the Biche capacity we could do level. They like Kotokole has there. Kwa would you go? And a black star.
That is why you should understand the black stars.
Not to cut maestro Bakwaku. So where said you will see dealing common down. The team for no, they've been good to the boy. On one kind.
Yeah.
They've been good to him.
Yeah.
If I'm to tell you the kind of money they've spent on him to get him back, easy.
Yeah.
But you clear. You don't say me yet fast in the crowd. Na ma bomb paye na makwa kobobo mpaye ni na eba na kuponti But there are some people you actually are closer to God than you're closer to God. I'm telling you for a fact. To get somebody. Now you say you need spiritual backing in whatever you do.
And if I can't say you don't have man they are discussing with C4
Yeah.
Oh well, I said people mentality. Okay, obi ane there. You man show. They be all. Yeah, na mo dey time me last year they be firm. E obi anko be no bibi.
Of course.
But me boy me that's why me hu niam bia no.
So onya dey be pam. Yeah. Onya dey nya bomo a ozi dey. Onya dey be pam.
Sometimes to Abu. It's about
like that be ma serious we have a book ni serious ma serious go
no but people no kwa kuti who say one thing is nyame ma BBC wo ya kwa say twini uti ya program na dey be wi akakra fache twini uti ya nyame ma BBC wo kwa ma a show dem for a prepare
for that yeah
okay what I say I remember last year issues be a CCC. I get to a point kwaku say na otwe mu na asemba o yes also one asem fofora na asem we aba and ade ba ko ame problem nya no fi dadam de hye pay dey am ma me te say who say you men kan want say only late am kan want say my me too emotional dey am ma me te say me ma ko didi obi ate no my show issue where come where me fan too ko for no me te ase
chomfo
me ma me friend me anu na phone so anu I was like
the end the turning point
you only asem mi si am show obi ben wan hu ze nipa no ne yaba no kro no say ne den ko no na be san spreading news na ma of course so they say na virus can twene o mentality no ye ni minimum say dem kofo be din ko mebo na o ma cycle but na mo once a we nipa kwa de ubenyo obi obeyo onwa adwuma wa chi say ebia yi so your mentality be na concentrate you all minimum minimum ashase ni ba bia wo finyina akwa at the age of 11 12 na second division teams pre no those days no kuku shiva na na
oni bobo oni fine player
oni obi ayi
now twene de
so twene menam ho DSTV center na me DSTV center young boy amasiso a me say be ben born intem young boy amasiso a be DSTV center me da ho pepa ho eye di discount obi say akwa we o ti DSTV ano jesi bunu bia ba no akoto bia hye
to onye na hi
nti life no yo bia boni o what appearance tekena na boni obi ya but what time intelligence o ti say obi antimi nyam bibia because you say onyankopon so a
Ghana players in the minim bebre ba one player me metima sign din say ba na ma basa say ma twi me manager bi adi ni ade twene de metima sign it okay no my so minim right from the start
he'll be back he's a fine talent and we need him in our football. He's a good footballer
say now work on you never be we prepare for for great things but you should know say state no woman no on na adwen ho ban because ABA training all grow up all no ade we ohun bi da BBC ohun bi da e won life mo be so be family am ti hey am ma adwen na emu odin na there are certain things bi wo no ma as a man even adwuma bi a wo ye bia no the moment ubenya mentality state no right no you are good to go
but I work here na
I mean can you baby girl
obo bi so
so nya baby girl center no be a one match bi kra dey bi over next time so na they to get him off a lot of things ko gun na ka waji ni hu
our future we have
stress no be stress ma out me right now
but boy say dey strong obi ore am pa bi adwenwe nipa say oti eyes obi a say asema to no akọ no monsa etia insanity asem ne empepai enti what's that comfort the last story we can say wabobi nyase yabomi ni fita duku me udi ba tem kra na mani age because who me wan want to be ba tem
it's why I can for you here
e fa no on sometimes on my show abi wakọ course ni na yi na wi guys no chichi mu kakra na yenye na nye program na dey be wi akakra na yenye na yenko
the Black Stars of Ghana local contingent John Painter. John Painter assistant coach. there's MON-FRI. On say assistant coach. Who best trainer why? But and the other local contingent on Hana jet off and pay 5:30 a.m. Ghana time.
Let's come on.
What's it?
Let's come.
5:30 a.m. and pay with Turkish Air. And he on transit to Istanbul. From Istanbul, on train for 2 hours for connect flight from Istanbul. Now, I'm going to touch down UK to Ometu. You know, because I'm going to move from Ometu to 5:30 and I'm pay. I'm going to call Turkish Air no more day to transit. And you be crank flight number them out. Transit. I will take care of my pay. I could draw into transit 2 hours later. No more connecting. No more call UK. Benjamin Asare at a flight in the movie. Kwame Kukubayi at a flight in the movie. Andrew Sintimenu at a flight in the movie. Razak Simpson at a flight in the movie. Midiama play an event. Kamaldeen also at a flight in the movie. Omo agent of Echo. Edina ye dia mamina die nipa na me din koma abo amame na mabo, but I know say am konaka nti me ye call so brekum Chelsea. I wanted to get the confirmation. Enipa no a odi wi ni mame no anko bi, and he say wan ko airport wan no pai, but confirm once na ndra anwumro no ni hu wo mo na odi amame o ma die to fiti ma try say me nya brekum Chelsea am konaka na but I'm trying say yes, I'm trying say my friend obi about on pick. I wanted to be sure nti na ma mo but edin am abo edie ye nkofo a my who picture cram anyway, yeah, I get I will have to confirm that. Nipa say asat Andre Nyumbre, Omo no ni hu omo and odi din na mame no. To a mame flight in we ba no much to 5:30. Okay. But we mo kan on the idea say na man konaka local boys in the idea kan ma money dey because me nya hu on only way with my phone so. The me phone so information.
Every forward squad about
boys ni be bre ma enti say we krum ha na okra born o modern boys so ani na so visa mu ye ni we a oni emergency bit we be bit man emergency call.
Yeah.
Local boys.
Yeah, be a.
The last time
emergency call.
Come on, FC bar for player I did it. Yeah. Only member. Omo bo Cesar no omo bo Swiss cap
here.
FC Barca qualified. Any teams ni bi o sisi a omo players ni bi team member.
Yes.
Ti truly e say o Ghana player bi a the matches ni bi share Sunday in the corner. Who there in the club and maybe say also resting here. Ti be bring team member. Ti local guys no crowd mo wo achi no. Ebi mo mo.
Mo check it time no me from an upper 5:30, 7 hours, 5 minutes, about time, 5:30, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Until by 12:35, no matter touch it down Istanbul.
Yeah, who here? Who? Yeah, Kotoko near Chinaman Park.
Are they?
Now you go there.
Okay, there's another place.
We are Kotoko near Kotoko Fana or Chinaman Park. Oko better or bad. Come on, both seasons for the G League. The top scorer in the league, you find a best defensive midfielder or midfielder call. Oh, players then. No, I got 22 matches, I said 9 goals. I'm going to 60 games, I said 9 goals in the league. You can't make us a prioritizing friendly game. I haven't got to go to the league. Now I'm fan of Copa. Friendly match. Friendly match. Friendly match.
That one day.
We are fan of me.
That one day.
Look up
Park in there. Recum Chelsea corner, but I'm made up for no show.
5 was a important game, Juno.
Maybe protocol. I'm a fuck show.
The program manager so far.
These are common and clear. We go down almost 20 cents.
When you be free, I'm in common.
Also, I'm not going to go. But I don't go on. I wouldn't
the dance park so the very go stars any black.
One say situation na here can one say Kotoko EP League naje. And Kotoko san super FA Cup aje. And at this crucial moment of Kotoko career na say Kotoko omo pe cup aje. No we jai. O best striker. I watching most of the goals them out this season. Say Uncle Bob Ghana Black Stars. I'm not saying it's a Ghana Black Star platform then so. And I'm not saying say Kotoko as a football club and money join the striker from Ghana Black Stars. Yeah, hardly. We are talking about say the critical moments na critical moments na kotogo here cap no more than Ghana Black Stars. Moments na kotogo DIABY kotogo baby kotogo jina no. Oh here cap no more than Ghana Black Stars. What do I say? What do I say? Kotoko here cap no more than Ghana Black Stars. Because Kwame Pokubeye definitely the season we query or be free Kotoko team no more.
Sometimes maybe not here. It is a Kotoko Paikas equal league no to mention.
Omeje season we Kotoko.
But I do what you have
season we Kotoko Meji.
You can say you see. You can say you see.
O de na manage be.
Unity cap unti.
No, a peja player and a value and a cost.
And I'm saying,
in team man who say, why ye juma pa few. So I'm in team man in your Black Stars call up. Oh, no Kakoba, a plus more, a plus more Kotoko.
At the expense of Kotoko.
I went to the Fika final.
Every Gold Stars match, no Kotoko will decide. Say Kotoko be winning.
And you decide that if Kotoko able to win the game against the Benny Gold Stars, the door is wide open.
Wide open.
Kotoko,
Nations bed dropping.
Nations bed Baseke Holy Stars. On na ye. Baseke na ye.
Last time you can say the Asela Kai Leve de Pa. Besides, we have the Koku. Kowe bisa make bisa central. Akobara minudi na minudi kowa central. Okay. Na ya point so kobara minudi lo. Although 54 points, you 57 points in Goma. I can be a free match. Nation years in Robo home.
On the Samates.
On the heart of life. On the Samates. On the Baseke Holy Stars.
And over. If you're able to get even a respectable score against the and hey, how much we miss your Kotoko.
Kotoko really baby ni Gold Stars Avaras. Ni nyina na say Kotoko beti match league no.
But if you want to win, you must have for until one ko. This say I even no player behind but I say I think
Kotoko as a big club muntimi call for the shot.
Abeta mo.
Muntimi nche say mo na mo the biggest club in Ghana.
Okay, I like Baba Shah headline. The lad play instead of Kata Takwa. You can come unity cap.
Sana Mexias. So can you see a Mexias? No, that's another say. Yen league, you know, those are the owners of the league, manages the league. They don't respect the league. You know, this is for the first time in so many years. Yenya teams were more fight for league as we speak. Technically, Bebeni Gold Stars can win the league.
Nations.
Bebeni Gold Stars can win the league. Nations can win. Kotoko can win. In recent times, how many times? Any of us in our league.
Etu den ka mon post league ni mpo.
We also pay sponsors.
Mon post league no. O den ka mon post league no for a week or two.
Boy a year 8 post.
Ultimate post.
Ah yeah.
Any abre.
Ultimate post.
Omo.
Na offer players say free clubs no meet na compete for the league no. One unit clubs.
I say me dem za show pa.
No, I shame.
Has na ba goalkeeper ko bo ka wasel. O ti has wait ma
the league no.
How do we team say that come on some matches they allows really matches.
There has been
I'm go for so for Mohammed from
there has been and say has been qualified for top 4.
So for Mohammed goals are born hono. I'm go for no go bi o.
What here? Obi o win league the captain all ball center back ko tiala. Obi all that first no. The center back all the captain all ko. Tiala
when make one some nebo.
From Brekum Chelsea camp, so when I still in Ghana.
Hey, Roro. Hey, you make my players in the area.
Till I'm catching us, any part of my list, and I catch him saying, who's it? My boy, I was very clear. So I just spoke with the team manager of Brekum Chelsea. Me PA and me no being a coca, so being said, course the crab on the phone. So he was trying to go on the Brekum. Who's the team? No, to Omoko dreams in the team and Casa for Brekum. So he wanted to find out from Omon crime. Then the TM just called.
Saying a part of squad Neko dreams now.
And just saw a part of squad Neko dreams, no, but I'm going to Ghana.
Maybe be several collection.
Dreams no baby.
He is not currently in the camp of Chelsea, but I'm going to Ghana.
Now that you all I go with you. And I would only would you with you. All I would
take one for my impression.
But then I got a friend. And then I saw fleet with the squad here about nobody see it.
I don't know.
Yeah, some more confirm.
I don't know.
Mokofa and Mappy. New women crab are still a mobile. You may try say you might criticize them.
So it is one thing. I mean, what the motive behind that? And then they say last time as a couple match. Nigeria are releasing a squad. Meaning the entire embassy be released. And I said this year last time I need in come say, "Boy, and you could do Mohamed Ne Thomas party mo." Because yeah, nyasa boys. The reason is that we team release this squad no because boys in be ma into a friend go for back to the mission. Then ko say the proper thing. Nigeria one for see many ademola look man one. You call players no yeah available that for.
What is it? I was after under 20 squad or whatever.
What from na me business here.
I start coaching also head coach in DH akwa ko Rajuma on prepare team for June on side yet. I don't know
we ma can same we aka
football talk show. Exactly 6 p.m. And they C4, the talent promoter. That is all called TikTok live on how to build your mental toughness, spirituality in football, and a management issue. How to deal with clubs and how to put yourself in check and ready for the tax.
When they are boys, they probably
my main way for my boss, Isaac Usuansa Ike of HFM, head of sports. Sikane me nibi. My boss, mammy, Edda from Tinyame Adma, and 2 weeks of Sunday, Saturday, 7th June, Antoine Palace Forecourt, and Mrs. Monica Usuansa, Nyame Adma, 7th of June, and Yejene Chikra, a drew Isaac Usuansa Ike, Kotoko Kuno, and the Omameda from Future CEO of Yamayako, shed a blue in a babetation.
But I'm not sure a general manager, Mr. Jonathan Saki, the bed day. And then any coffee sign be brief, but general manager Bakwa.
Manager extraordinary.
Manager vibes Manager, General Manager, Mr. Saki, Manager. They send the panel. Boy, send me Mabia. Mr. Saki. Now, maybe Mr. Saki, I am a viva female. Sabi we Kenya and go club one that
the wire mamma why yet the sense are the amount. You Mr. Seki I have why yet the sense are the amount. Now I'm poor one word still or you be my mamma sign in near my brain. Unia or page or
step down as president. Junior manager.
What did you know is that Uber driver?
But me as I do, I said, no coffee, no call, yeah, you know, manager have you. Because Mono, my gentlemen, the drink coffee.
Yes, the way have you have Dabi. But I would hear you mean have coffee. Yes. Problem. Maybe yes. Maybe the car for 2 days.
2 days. I have my out.
You were the
PM organize PM dey figure mo say obi dinner wo da ye nuane se ne ade ade no PM say can necro was
very good
very you we adi
anyumre omomra show ne so PM ne hold that process I be go na me nyina be da
Fakye
na se se okura me dey akyere mo ai me we wan fa
mi se o mo ne ma no ma sesa dem bu so mo business say o mo dey ba no so dey be show business ya mo ya nyina o o ye ni na TV a ye be ye adwuma mo fa hwe ma ye show so show say mo so ni
ba ko ma so baba ko hu se show lo so e dem
why o ha test na isu be no so we na baba ko bu ma me chia Mr. Robert Cote and Mr. Robert Cote we see where the men's guy import and cooperative Mr. Robert me chia we na no pa me say o ye monetary import ne sa no man me chia no still stronger frame you but mentimi ampeke o portrait na ready em say be em say aba or frame ba mentimi ampeke ntimi me kwa enwo djuma na wacha brand here Mr. Pius yes my enchant na no pa Mr. Pius wacha brand here no pa ko ni pe gu ho
the man prepare